Good morning, everybody. How are you doing on this fine morning? I hope you're well. I know I'm doing well today. I'm excited to finally play a little bit of Stardew again. I had to turn down the ambient music because sometimes it would, do stuff. But last time we did a lot of stuff in the Skull Caverns, as you can see. But it's nice to finally be back and doing what I enjoy. Ooh, it's Elliot's birthday today. Ooh, that is loud. I'm gonna turn that down a little. But we've gotten a lot of max friendships. We still need to finish Pierre, Lewis, um George, Kent, Penny, Leia, Willie, Harvey, Gunther. Yeah, Elliot's birthday is today, so this would be a good day to actually um the places, of course, my work. None of them hold a candle to the farmhouse of our little family. No, that's just cute. But with it being Elliot's birthday, it would be a good time. Found you face down. Okay, yeah, because I pass out usually. Let's do that. But the plan, other than just gifting Elliot his gift, is to get going on some of our items and our processes that we've needed to do for a while. Technically an artifact. We go. Trinkets. We've gotten a lot of these, as well as our stuff. And our axe should be ready today. So that's a plus. Always good. But how is everyone today? I hope you're well. But if not, I hope things get better. I know things will always get better eventually. Okay. So, let's put these away. God, we got a lot of these mystery boxes. Ooh, the bok choy is ready. As well as a bunch of other stuff. Gosh, we got a lot. Grab this real quick. And then also grab some seeds. Um, fall, fall, spring, summer, fall, fall. So let's take the yams because I have yet to plant them, so it'll be worth it to do so since I need to do it anyway. Cool, we even have some extra space for other stuff. Meaning we can actually plant let's plant some rhubarb. Actually, no, artichoke. Because that's something we do need a lot of. Plus, I'm sure this is the rhubarb anyway. But yeah, last time we were able to do a lot in the caverns, as well as the Crimson Desert, I think it's called. Like I know we did a bit in there as well. Let's just put some gold star in here, I guess. Actually, no. Let's just put like half of these in here. Because I don't know if what we'll need them for, because there is a lot of recipes, including modded ones, that we need to keep an eye out. Like this one, we need sardines and stuff, so we're gonna need to like go fishing for some of it. Sell these. Because we're going for perfection and we need polyculture for that, so um let's just take our fishing rod with us and our hoe. There we go. And then we will get our axe, which boom. Because we need our axe anyway. We also need to pet our animals and check on them, as well as our fish. eels are doing well. Got a second one now. As well as more flounder. But overall, they're producing pretty well. It's honestly easier than just having to fish up every single thing. Also, this is probably the most useless blessing if it was like infinite water. I mean, first three, fish being hooked being easier is not that bad, but still. Okay, let's go get our axe now, because we've needed to do so. Did I leave anything in here? Okay, no. I'm making doubly sure. So, Elliot. You love pomegranates. Do I have any Iridium Star pomegranates? Now that's the real question. Because if I do, that would be perfect as a birthday gift. Um, let's see. I have one left. Perfect. It's always nice when you get a iridium quality of something to give to someone, because that does a lot when it's their birthday. Okay. Um, I know on Sunday we need to check the, um, our little shed. Where the fuck is Clint? Bro, my axe is ready today. I'd like it if possible, but apparently no. We can always fish and stuff. Oop, prize ticket. I guess we'll use our prize ticket while we're over here. What's, Star Drop Tea. Very special gift that would delight anyone. I'm guessing that counts as a loved gift then. Which, fair. Hi, Gus. Gosh. Lots of forage. Ooh, mystery box. Honestly, I wish there was a way I could trade up my mystery boxes sometimes, because I get a lot of normal ones, but I need golden. Where's Elliot? Um, maybe he's on the island? That's probably where Gus is headed. So they might be on, like, the island today. I need to get that island totem. But I need multiple bananas as well as multiple dragon teeth, and I don't have the dragon teeth. But even then, I'm still missing some of the golden walnuts. So, because I know one of them is in the farmland area. I just don't know what it is. It's buried there somewhere. There's Elliot and Clint. I'm honored that you would remember my birthday. Thank you. Yes! Order round, have a G, and never mind. Well, if you're hungry, buy something. He's right there. Like, he's right there. Okay, so if it's buried in the farm area, where would it be? Also, did we ever get that last note? No, we didn't. Because I know one of them is a secret note one. I love the music in Stardew. Let's just like kind of turn that down towards the sounds volume as well. Okay, so we still need to find out where that last one is quote unquote buried. Just give me a sec as I look this up. So, golden walnuts buried on west side starred. So there's total of 7. Um, so the one I am looking, because we've gotten a lot of them, but forage, yeah, I already gotten that. I'll check that area again. Up near the bridge, there's 2. Um, Island South, Island West is what I need. Okay, so let's do this the best way we can, because I don't know which one I am missing specifically. Because I know it's one of them, I just don't remember which one. Um, yeah, I got that one. Um, okay, so I got that one. Um, so I need to check up. No. Um, there would have been one here. Um, I know I already got the one back here. Otherwise, it wouldn't be lit up. Um, um, I got that one. Okay. It's in one of these spots, maybe? Yeah, I got that one. Um, I got this one. Um, I know I got that one. I got that one. I got that one. I got that one. It's kind of crazy because there's a lot of these. Loot puzzle, blah blah blah. It's honestly crazy. Like, there's just so many of these. Like, Jesus Christ. Um, sorry. Okay, so there's a few other places I can check because I have the thing up on the side. Yeah, because I already did, the Simon Says, I did Whack-A-Mole, I did the Pirate's Quest, I did, the Frog. Did I ever get the one up here? Yes, I got that one. Um, so I got the one by the mahogany trees. I got the X. I got the marks in the sand to the tide pools. Um, did I get the one behind Birdie's Shack? I think that's what they mean. Um, Um, diamond made of stones. Um, triangle with the blue starfish. Um, the X in the sand. That. Then there was the pirate ship, which we got. Yeah, we got the pirate ship. Um, yeah, there's the one east of the Parrot Express that we got. Um, yeah, because we got that one. Um, near the farmhouse, I missed some piles of wood. Yeah, I got that one. I think I got the one behind Birdie's house. Um, so behind in the sand. Um, what's classified as behind? Because there's quite a lot of what's considered behind. Um, oh, I got some clay. Um, yeah, this is one of the hardest things about this is figuring out what does it mean specifically by behind. It'd be really awkward if I actually didn't need that or not. Like, oh my God. Because I need the last secret note, and I know there's a guaranteed way to get it. I just need to remember. I think it's a specific way. I'd have to double check. Um, let's check the parrot real quick. Because the secret note is one of them. I know that. One hidden in the west. So it's hidden. Um, there's east of the thing. Hi, Leo. Wonder if I could see your home from atop the volcano. Um, I got the one that was in the trees. Um, so I'm willing to spend time on this one because Jesus Christ, this one has eluded us. So, east of the Tiger Slime Grove, um, narrow path wrapping up the upper cliff. Yeah, we already got in there. Um, can I go this way? No. Um, I could talk to the frog guy and see what he says. I got the one behind the mahogany tree. Bush west of the maybe yeah, I already got the one behind the palm tree. Good to see you again, my friend. You have blessing to cultivate these fields. May rains be with you. Um, if I remember correctly, like you can fish up a secret note in here pretty easily. Um, but it's like very annoying because I have no clue where this is. Um, but yeah, I'm like, what do I even do? Because I'm missing one to the west apparently. if it's hidden in the west. Okay, which walnuts count as hidden in the west? Because by now someone should know. One hidden in the west. Um, one. Okay, so oh boy, here we go again. Um, east of the river, just south of the aforementioned bridge. What? Oh, we got mail. Have great news. Novel is finished. I'm giving a public reading this afternoon at the library. I hope to see you there. Sure, I'll figure that out. Yeah, because I got this one here, if that's what they're talking about. Can I go this way? No. Like, shit, I have no clue. Because you can't get up there, to my knowledge. Outside the walnut room, there's a bush with a walnut. Yeah, we got that. We got the one behind. Because the reason I'm looking for this specifically is, look at this. We are missing two of them, and one of them is the last of the secret notes, if I remember correctly. And the other one is this hidden in the west. And it is so annoying. But yeah, though it says we're 47% of the way done, we're close to this. Um, we're close to this. I literally just need to do this. This one we're getting farther on. This one's almost done. We just need to find this last frickin' one. East River, just south of the aforementioned bridge, there's a walnut bush tucked into the path. Yeah, that's the one I already did. West across the bridge, west of the Parrot Express, there's a thicket of trees south hiding a walnut bush. Yeah, I saw that. Because it's something dumb. And I've rechecked some of these spots multiple times. Like, it's at that type of point. And it's not something from a secret note. Because it was from a secret note, it would say, from secret note, squawk. Because I know I've gotten the one over here. And it could be from fishing. It could be from farming, for all I know. But I don't know if it is. And yeah, I technically could just have the bird take it for me, but I don't want that, preferably. Like, I'm quite sure I got all of those. Yeah, I got that one. And if it was farming, then I should have gotten it by now, most likely. But it also would have said differently if it was related to farming. Hey, Iris. Tried manifesting walnuts into your possession using willpower alone. Oh, I've tried. I have tried. And the thing is, I don't want to use the damn bird thing. Because that costs in-game money, and I do not want to spend that if I don't need to. Okay, so... Plus, I have a guide where all of it is, but still... Like, okay. So I got the one in the corner. I got the one on the shipwreck. We're going down the entire list. Okay, Area 52, completing the Pirate Wife quest. That has been done. Otherwise, we wouldn't have fairy dust as a recipe. We finished the Simon Says. We finished Whack-A-Mole. We have finished the Gourmet Frog. Um, we have gotten the one from defeating, I believe. We have done the ones from mining the muscle rocks and harvesting crops. We should have, at least. We got the one located on the shipwreck. We got the digging spot from Journal Scrap 6. We got the one from behind the mahogany tree with the square. We got the blue one near the farmhouse in the piles of wood. We got the diamond of blue and yellow starfish. We got the X in the sand. There are some marks in the sand in and south tide pools against the waterline. Looks like indents to the south of the tide pools. Okay. This? Oh my god! Finally! Fina fucking Lee! We're done. No more golden walnuts. That is so hard to see for me. Hey, 22, you came in just as we found that last golden walnut we needed, but outside of the secret note. I just need to take a moment to go, yes! Oh my god, I am so happy that we freaking got that last nut on our farm. Oh my god. Because now we're at the point where we just need the last journal scrap. And journal scraps in Stardew Valley, there's only one 100% way to get it, if I remember correctly. You need the magnifying glass. They need to be, they are found in order every time. They contain clues of solving puzzles, blah blah blah. They're found the same way as secret notes too, which is really good. And there's an entire table. So if I got a giant crop, it would be 100%. Artifact spot, 11%. Resource clump, 5%. 8% replacing trash and fishing. There's a 0.5% for chop tree. So if we had a giant crop, we would for sure get it. The legendary golden sandwich, yes. Oh, I am very much happy. But yeah, if we got a giant crop on the island, we would then be able to actually, for sure, get that. Dang, 2 days in a row I got Blessing of Waters. But yeah, because of that, it means we don't need to worry about that anymore. And we can look for the secret note by simply just putting a bunch of the same thing into the... Okay. I believe you can put urchins and clams as well into this. I don't remember for sure, but I believe you can. But yeah, like, oh my god. I am so happy we found that. Because it was in such a dumb and annoying spot. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, oh my god, I am so happy it is done. Why do I have a pineapple in here? Nah, who knows? There's a reason somewhere. Mango, strawberry. I'm gonna put the rest in my fridge so we can make more stuff and grab the coffee. There we go. Let's see, can I make anything new? Tropical curry! So we got one more new thing. Let's see. 2 new things. 3 new things. And I think that is it. So we got 3 of our cooking recipes knocked off the board, which is always great. Now look at that. Perfect. All nice. Holy shit, we have a lot of miners' treats. Never realized we had so much. I just realized we also forgot to check the raccoon, but we also need to get over to the library for Elliot because he's gonna read a novel today in the afternoon. Okay. What a charming pumpkin. I went through the minecart, not from up there. Pierre outdid himself again. Hello, dear. It's wonderful to see you. How's your day? Having a great day. And you? Oh, it is a great day. I got that fucking last nut. My day as well. It's a bit on the chilly side, though. I quite like cold weather, personally. I hate sweltering hot weather. Some pesky crows ruined one of our pumpkins this morning. Pierre was kind enough to give me a replacement. I passed Modded Farm recently on a morning walk. Your grandfather would be proud how much progress you've made, Boshi. I wish your grandfather was still here. He was an absolute joy to everyone in the valley. I can tell you about him. We were close friends when he was living on the farm. I'd love to know more. Of course, dear, it would be my pleasure. Your grandfather was charismatic and he had an exceptional amount of integrity, generosity, and empathy and humility. In many ways, you two are very similar. When he first moved to the valley, Pelican Town just had it begun to attract residents, and most of the region wasn't developed yet. The land was cheap, so he was able to purchase a large plot of land that became the farm you inherited. He never raised any animals and focused on cultivation. His farm was one of the largest, most beautiful in the Ferngill Republic. He obtained enough funds. He had a greenhouse constructed on the property. He was overjoyed when it was finally finished. I remember him bringing the town handfuls of fresh strawberries and blueberries in the dead of winter. He always wanted us to share in his happiness. He met his wife here, and they had a wonderful child, your father, dear. They were such a lovely family. Your grandpa retired, when he was about 60, and moved to Pine Mesa City. He wanted to pass down his farm to your father, but he had other dreams and wanted to follow his own path. The farmland was never sold. He paid for the land every year and kept the deed. With no one taking care of the farm, nature eventually reclaimed it. As you saw when you first arrived, it was completely overgrown. I didn't understand why he held onto the land until you arrived. And then I realized he never stopped thinking about the farm as a piece of his family. I'm glad you know more about your grandpa, dear. I understand you were just a child when he passed away. He was a remarkable person, and I seen so much of him in you. Aw, no, that's just cute. I need to walk over to Pierre's and thank him again for this pumpkin. It's perfect for this haystack. Enjoy the rest of your day, sweetie. You know, that hits so much harder because that is a similar conversation that I've had relating to my grandfather who passed over Christmas and stuff, so that just really hit me hard. Oh god. But yeah, that was emotional. But yeah, I love chilly weather. And a Penny cutscene. Usually the most boring of cutscenes, to be completely honest. Oh, hello, Boshi. I'm preparing for today's lesson. Penny, it's the weekend. Vincent's been getting interested in origin of dinosaurs, so I came up with a fun idea to incorporate them into a math problem. I lost track of time last night and ended up spending hours planning this lesson. You're very passionate about teaching. Oh, thank you. I really enjoy it. You know, they say, find a career you're passionate about and you won't work a day in your life. You know, I decided to become a teacher because I felt like it was something I could do that would actually matter. Introducing kids to things that are entirely new for them, just amazing and fulfilling too. I hope someday I can finish my teaching certificate. I could teach classes in the city or maybe even go get a degree. I'm not sure what I'll do yet, but I'm optimistic about the future. Well, Jazz and Vincent are arriving shortly. I need to finish prepping. Thank you for your time, Boshi. Like, I've never found Penny to be that interesting of a character, to be completely honest. Didn't he say this afternoon? Like, public reading this afternoon at the library. Yeah, he did. Where is he? Well, shit, if he's not here... Oh, there he is. Give me my axe. Thank you. Hi, Lewis. Ah, my axe. I finally got my axe. Finally. There you are. Blackberries. I actually did get my first harvest of blackberries, IRL. Still? Like, what time does it need to be in the afternoon? He just said afternoon. That's noon! Like, you're late to your own reading. Like, if it's in the afternoon, you gotta be there at noon. Right? Or is that just me? Finally! Talk about an hour late! Boshi, you made it. I feel so relieved to be done with my book. It's like an elephant's been lifted off my shoulders. Well, I'd better get started with the reading. Wish me luck. You know, there's one person missing that really should be here. And that person is the Hat Mouse. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi. Ever since I was a young boy, I've dreamt of becoming a writer. When the time came for me to leave home and start my own life, I moved here and was drawn to the peaceful beauty of the valley and hoped the days of quiet reflection in this idyllic atmosphere would fan the literacy flames. After countless hours scribbling on my writing desk, I present to you my first book, Blue Tower. It's a mystery novel set in a surreal dystopian future. Chapter 1. From the shadows emerged a man, radiating enigmatic omnipotence. Good evening, Mr. Lu, he said, in the corners of his mouth quivering. Lu seemed astonished. How do you know my name? You know, I've actually thought about doing voice... Holy shit! Most of the people just left. Lu checked Jenu's pockets, then stood up and walked to the bedroom. He quickly found the small golden key that was looking for and slipped it into the coat pocket. Well, that concludes my reading. I'll be selling signed copies of the book at the front desk. Thanks for listening. Yeah, Elliot always does look pretty smug whenever we see him. Like, he's definitely one of the most smug looking, and I like it a lot. Well, how was that? Ooh-woo face. Yes, thanks. You know, I got the idea for making a mystery from you. Do you remember? That's why I dedicated this book to you. I've actually thought about doing, like, voice acting for, like, audiobooks and stuff. Because that's something I actually do enjoy listening to already. And I already read a lot of books. It just means I'd have to read them out loud instead. And honestly, it doesn't change too much for me. Holy shit, I got a diamond. Damn, Gus be throwing away diamonds now? And I thought I was crazy. Playing Digimon recently? Nice. God, it's been a long time since I played a Digimon game. God, I remember Digimon. World Next Order. God, how long ago did that come out? Crazy? I was crazy once. And they put me in a room. A room full of rats. They make me crazy. I just realized we completely forgot to pet our animals the entire day, I think. Oops. Don't worry, you're still getting pet. Don't worry. Me talking to my dog every single time. They're like, no, no, you're gonna keep petting me. You know you are. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep petting me, you little shit. That's basically what my dogs are like in their own nutshell. There we go. Pet the doggo. Check the greenhouse. Ooh. And then we also need to check how much of everything we have for the I'm gonna wait till everything is ready except the rare seeds for specific reasons, but let's check something real quick. Because I want to see the exact amount, because I think we have enough. We have over 500,000. Jesus Christ, that was 2016? Oh my god. It doesn't feel like it's that old, but it is. Jeez. Oh? Hi. Huh? Oh, you're Magnus Remodius' partner, Boshi. My name is Morgan. I left home to come study under Magnus. Hey, look what I can do. Morgan. Sorry, Magnus. I just wanted to show Boshi the new magic thing I learned. There are rules, Morgan. I expect you to follow them. Okay. Go and study Chapter 2 of Ancient Fruit Almanac in your room. We're brewing the potions tomorrow. Okay. I have to go read now, I guess. Bye! Okay, Morgan's actually kinda cute. Like... Aw. Apologies, Boshi. Morgan has much to learn about control. I have more materials to prepare for tomorrow's lessons. You may stay if you wish. That's cute. Oh my god, we're getting another cutscene already! Ah, hello dear. I've been waiting for you to arrive. You discovered something deep in the forest. Claus and Angelica told me you found the Spirit Spring. You have more of a gift than I realized. We've been married for some time now, and your arcane potential still continues to surprise me. On clear nights, Angelica flies over the valley among the stars, showering farms below with magic, encouraging crops to grow. Wait, so Angelica's the name of the crop fairy? Claus prefers the forest, drifting amongst the trees and leaving trails of magic in his wake. Saplings and forage flourishing. So he's the reason that, all that stuff appears. Those two enjoy sharing their powers. They're good friends. That is all. I must return to my meditation. Oh, and don't worry about making dinner tonight. I have something special planned. Interesting. If you return to Sprite Spring, inform Claus and Angelica I am grateful for the ancient seeds they left me. Aww. That's actually kind of cool that they actually gave a name to the crop fairy. I didn't expect them to do that. Okay, let's see. Junimo Hut, Golden Clock. We need 1,000,000, 10 iridium, 10 dragon teeth, and 10 bananas. So we are only half the way there. Ooh. So we're gonna need to start cagging. K Asking. Fuck! I can't speak for shit today. Your Digimon in the Digi world die of old age. I remember that vaguely. And I still remember being pissed off about it because I'm like, really? Okay, so we have all of those. We need 4 more dragon teeth. And then I know we have the bananas. But, I need iron. Jesus. Ooh, I do not have a lot of iron. At most, if I get lucky and get 6 bars out of each of them, I'm not going to be able to get a lot. And I'm out of hardwood. Oh my god, I'm also almost out of wood. Jesus. Looks like I'm gonna need to set up some wood stuff soon. Um. Okay. Um. If we're using max space efficiency, it's a whole different ball game here, but yeah, this is basically what I'm gonna try and do. I have an idea to make this way easier for us. And basically, I'll just move this last one over. So we'll basically just be going back and forth. So in reality, what we should do is like I hate that I have to do this specifically. Only in chapter 1. Dang. I mean, it's always nice to have that much HP, but it's not gonna last. That's the sad part. It won't last. The sad part of it all. Okay, so yeah, this is probably the best way to, like, use all the space, unless I were to... I just had an idea. God, I need to remove all of these, and I'm starting from scratch then. I wish I could expand the basement. I really do. Like, Jesus, it's so annoying to do stuff in the basement in this game. Because it's the only place you can really put casks, and it's super annoying. Because casks are important. And there's no upgrade to it, and the wine takes so long to actually, like, ferment and shit. It just gets annoying after a point. That's why I usually use these for cheese and stuff. Okay, so I'm basically gonna do this. Okay, so that will block it. And then I'm basically going for space efficiency here. Because, see, that's going to be very efficient space-wise. And then we'll put a chest down there so we can have, like, all our extra stuff. I also find it hilarious I can wear a iridium pan on my head and no one questions me. They're all just like, "Yep, same old Kaya's. Nothing to change here." There we go. It is Morgan's birthday. Children aren't like cats, are they? They really are twice as much work, at least. True. And that's why I don't care for children much. Never been my favorite thing, dealing with children. I'm personally not a big fan of it. But everyone's different. Okay. Um... And I am out of wood. Okay, I need to basically, like, grow a bunch of trees and stuff. Kent basically just sent me a bomb in the mail. So, yeah, that's going in there. I need to make better friends with Morgan. Somehow. I'm taking most of these pine cones. I'll give him a diamond. Him, her, I don't know. To be completely honest, I have no clue. Okay, so I'm basically gonna clear out this area over here. Because I need as many trees as I can get. And if there's grass, you can't plant any. Notice that? Yeah, it's so annoying. I basically just need to hope that we can get loads of trees. Okay. I actually thought about getting the remake for the new Paper Mario Thousand Year Door because I remember that game, like, vaguely. I never really played it when I was younger, and I wanted to play it, but I just never got the chance. I'd totally play it. And I've thought about getting the remake to play it at least. But I'm like, I've watched multiple people that I watch stream or watch their videos. In quotations, watch, more like listen to. Um, like have done it, and I'm like, I don't watch it because I'm like, well, what if I want to play it and experiencing it for the first time? And yeah, that's kind of where my brain's at. Because I know, like, certain things about the game. Like, stuff that's mentioned in trailers. Stuff like that. But I never really played it. And I wanted to play it for a long time. So I've actually thought about getting the remake and picking that up. Okay, now I know. This goes out to here. Oh boy. Here I go clearing grass again. Like, Jesus Christ. There we go. Okay. We're, like, and then I'm gonna have to put a bunch of tree fertilizer on for these things so that they grow faster. Because I need it so bad. Okay, here we go again. Imagine some random person coming to my farm and just seeing all these seeds and just being like, damn, that's a lot of seeds. What are you doing with it? Wood! Like, just wood! Like, that's how I feel constantly. when I'm low on wood in this game. Because I will say, that's the thing that we constantly seem to run out of is wood. Hell, we still haven't gone we need to pet our animals. I know it's Morgan's birthday, but I don't even know if I'm gonna get to Morgan yet. I'm gonna have to go to the wizards to get to them. Honestly, I've thought about saving up to buy the return scepter just so I can return home quicker and use the gateways. Because I feel like that would just be easier. Because this gateway stuff just, oh my god, it makes my job so much easier. Okay, time to find Morgan. That's if they're here today. But they should be, I guess? No? Because I don't know anything about Morgan. Let's look this up. Morgan Stardew Expanded. Okay, so gender, non-binary, family, unknown, address, Wizard's Tower. Best gifts, Iridium Bar, Void Egg, and Void Mayo. Young mage who study, enters the game year 3. Um, blah, blah, blah. All seasons on Sundays. Could be reading a book by the couch. They're not there. And it's not raining. It's not the 2nd or 13th or 18th or 7th. It's the 7th. Um, near the river to meditate. Go to the forest clearing west. Near the river. So I'm literally not going to be able to find them. Shit. Well, dang. Because I got no clue where that is. Um, anything interesting? Not really. Yeah, because there's like such a low chance I'm gonna find them. Oh, they have 4 babies. Help us, I'll give you something nice. Dried, chanterelles and 5 of any egg. Okay, so I don't have the chanterelles, I think. Because I need 5 of those to make the dried one. I mean, I can check, but I'm quite sure I don't have that many. Oh, I do! I had 10. I will start that in the drying process. That'll be done tomorrow. And we can bring 5 eggs. Not bad. Means we can help the raccoon more. I want, because I wonder what else it actually will give you and stuff. Oh my god, look at this haul. Um, I'm gonna need this. Yeah, look at all of this. Uh, and then, there we go. Just over here, like, putting everything, I think what I'm gonna do about this is I'm actually going to go in here and put it here so that I don't accidentally open it repeatedly. Is it in this that I've been putting these? Yes. Okay, cool. The trash pandas. I mean, yeah, but they are raccoons still. Trash panda, raccoon, whatever you prefer to call it, they still are the same thing. There we go. And boom, and boom, 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 boom. Done. Got some more ancient fruit. Like, eventually what I want to do is fill this entire thing and eventually remove the preserve jars, but that is a future me issue. Um, but yeah, apparently they're going to be meditating for the rest of the day. So we most likely will not be seeing anything from Morgan. But yeah, like, damn. I mean, Morgan's probably going to be the hardest to befriend of all of the NPCs, like, early on. But nothing will compare to Lance. I don't think anything will compare to Lance, in all honesty. Because Lance is like sometimes here, but also almost never here. And it's like, good luck finding him without his freaking schedule, and even then with his schedule, good luck finding him. Okay. Hi, child. Put this here, and let's start this wine. God, that is so satisfying. Look at that. All of it starting already. Okay, next up. We still need 4 dragon teeth, so we need to keep that on our mind. We need a bunch of salmon. Um, Tree fertilizer. I don't think we have any. Well, and we are almost out of stone. Again. Just another reason to go to the island again. Great. Um, I'll keep that on me and I'll keep this on me. I usually don't need my axe. I mean, I'll bring it just in case, but let's at least fertilize most of the trees. So we need to go and take care of a lot. You're gonna hear this sound a lot. Oh, that is so annoying of a sound. Okay. I know I'm gonna miss a few by doing this, but oh, the sounds. That is so annoying. Like, it is very annoying. Because I'm just holding down my click button and just walking. But we're using most of our fertilizer. Ah, silence. Um, because we're definitely not going to get every single one, but we're definitely getting most of them. Ah, there we go. Fertilized. Um, let's grab the 5 eggs. Um, I need 5 eggs of one type, preferably, but Um, there. Let's see if that works at least. If not, then we'll just have to get 5 eggs of one type. Which is easier said than done. Oh, those are done too. The beets. Ostrich eggs could work. I know I don't have enough of those for sure. Because the ostrich takes forever with its stuff. Let's plant some more beet seeds. Yeah, because the ostrich is the one that takes the longest to actually produce eggs, I believe. And if not, then it would be the dinosaur. But even then, the dinosaur is pretty good about it, if I remember correctly. Um, this away. Um, they could take, if I ever need to, I'll take the ones out of there. There's ostriches in Stardew? I was joking. Yeah, we've had one for a while. Yeah, there's ostriches. Joke or not, it's true. There are ostriches. So like it's not that far-fetched of an idea. Um, it's Claire's birthday. Okay, not needing to worry. Okay. But it's a new week. Lewis and Pierre. Price catalog or fried calamari. Prismatic shard, vegetable medley, or autumn's bounty. Leek. Only thing I really know for Kent is certain things. Penny, I know her loved gifts. I'll need to take love gifts to people and stuff, but sure, let's grab some more ore. I'm gonna let those stick around until the others for one specific reason, and that is because I want those on the same timer. Oh, all of this is done too. And my dogs are barking again. I can hear them. Just, it was all nice and quiet outside my room, and then all I hear is and I'm just like, God damn it. They never know when to stop. It's specifically Athena. It's always Athena. Whenever it comes to barking, it's always Athena who starts it. Massive omelet with ostrich eggs. If I remember correctly in Stardew, ostriches actually, if you put them in the mayonnaise maker, they do produce more than normal stuff. Like, I believe they produce a total of like 10 mayonnaise or something. So it's not actually something that's far-fetched in this either. Stardew's just ahead of the game, I guess. Name dog after a Greek god and expect them to be chill. She's also a German Shepherd. So, like, no. We don't expect her to be chill. It's just the fact that she barks at any moving thing. Even the wind. If she hears it blow slightly off. And we're just like, Athena, no. Just shut up. No one's dying. Yet. But that's how it basically goes. It's like, no one's dying, Athena. But she still keeps barking. Like, she barks at anything that moves. And it gets annoying, I will say that. Okay. Oh, thank God that worked. Thanks, Bobo. Take this. Holy shit! Stardrop tea? Magic Ruckin 3 mystery boxes for a golden one? Or 20 for Magic Rock Candy? Magic Rock Candy used to not be renewable in any form. Holy shit. Oh, damn. Well, I didn't expect this today. The more you know. Now I'm actually kind of excited. And plop. Because the Star Drop tea is... What does the tea do? So, from what I've seen, it's a loved gift. But I've heard... I've heard from one of... Did I just accidentally find the prismatic butterfly without realizing? Oops. But from what I've heard, you actually can use it as a second gift sometimes. I don't know how true it is. But if it is, that would be awesome, because it means I could give a secondary loved gift to someone I'm really low on hearts with. Like Sebastian, Morgan, like stuff like that. I'd actually be able to get more from them in one day if possible. And if it doesn't, nah, it's still a loved gift. It can be gifted for 250 points. Jesus, that's a lot. Imagine doing that on a birthday, though. Like, because a birthday doubles the points usually, at least. So, like, because that's like an Iridium quality loved gift, basically. Which is insane. I see a panning spot. You know what that means. It's panning! Ooh, we got some gold and earth crystals. But yeah, the Star Drop tea is a new thing they added, and it's really good. Oh, cutscene! I just walked out of the forest. Caw. Sorry. The pan helmet was helpful. It always is. That's why I like to put it on my head. It's hard to remember to talk normally. You think I'm weird, don't you? Squawk loudly. Not at all. Thanks for saying that. Sorry, I do like it, though. Sometimes I wonder how different my life would be if I had never washed up on this island. Well, you'd be at the bottom of the sea, most likely, if everything else didn't change. Back home, I didn't really care about birds. Never thought to listen to what they might be saying. Though I guess that's normal for normal kids. I wonder what normal kids would have to say about me. Do you think I could ever be a normal kid again? No. Yes. I guess you're right. So living on this island has given me a lot of experiences normal kids would never have. If it weren't for the parrots, who knows what would have happened to me. Can't we just take Leo to the mainland? Not easily. I'm happy I met them. I've always considered them to be my family, even if that makes me a little strange. Technically, you can get him to the mainland, but you need to become, like, really high friendship with Linus and Leo. Anyways, thanks for talking to me, Boshi. Maybe someday you can be part of our family, too. Like, I believe you need, like, 8 hearts with both of them at least. Let me teach you how to say, let's play in parrot talk. My little fairy's just bouncing up and down like, God, these two are weird. To think I'm stuck with them. And refilled. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Give me your teeth! You know, that sounds really weird out of context and in context. Just, my first thought to react was, give me your teeth. And yeah, now I'm just like, well, shit, that sounded weird. Do, 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 do. I do need to kill these sprites, I believe, too. I'm surprised those little bomb things don't count. There we go. Same for the mushroom ones. I think I don't, like, they don't even count for anything. The only ones that count are the sprites and the slimes. For some reason, only they count, not the other stuff. You know, after you've been to the Crimson Desert, nothing really phases you anymore in, like, these normal caves. I've noticed that. Because you get so used to the enemies that can, like, two-shot you, if not three-shot you. And if you're very unlucky, even one-shot. Damn it! I got a tooth! 3 more to go, baby. Oh. Ooh, Mega Bombs. Mega Bomb. I know BTD had an update. And they actually added a secret to Inscryption, and I'm like, finally! Because I've been waiting for that for so long. Because they always said there was gonna be one, and I was like, I've been waiting for it for so long. And it actually is, like, really cool, too. Summons a ghost and everything. Like, it's definitely a cool little Easter egg secret. Rat attack. Oh god, not the rats. Not again. You'll never take me alive. There we go. But yeah, like, it's honestly kind of crazy now because I still remember that stuff. Like, when it came out. I remember when BTD 6 came out. I remember playing the original BTD games on Flash Player and stuff, and it's kind of crazy to think that Flash is not a normal thing anymore, because I still remember a lot of that. I remember when Flash got shut down, and I'm just like, why? You're making me feel old. I mean, fair, but we're all old in our own ways. I mean, most people have no fucking clue who I'm talking about when I mention the Andrews sisters. And yeah, I think that dates me a lot because I remember listening to them a lot. And they were like, I listened to them after they were popular, but they were popular throughout like, I believe it was the early 30s to late 50s, I think. But even then, it's like, most people have no clue what I'm talking about when I mention like, some of the stuff that, like, I remember watching or listening to when I was younger, because I actually enjoyed that stuff. And I'd spend time with my grandparents quite a lot too, so it meant I also listened to stuff and watched stuff that was also, like, way older than that. Like, I still remember when my grandparents and we went to, and it was a special surprise for my, it was for my 16th birthday. They took me to the theater, like, the actual, like, to a Broadway show type thing. 1930 to 1940. Okay, so, yeah, I was just off by 10 years, but in terms of, like, the end date. But yeah, The Andrew sisters, like, were surprisingly popular back in the day. Back in my day. But, I remember listening to them for the first time, and I didn't hate it. I actually quite like some of the old music and stuff. But, I still remember that birthday gift, too, because, we saw Les Mis, um, as a production, and it was so beautiful. Like, I remember I even had to leave state and stuff to get there because I was going up to visit my grandparents because they live in a different place than me. So I had to go up and visit them. But it was actually insanely nice. And I will say, I still have the playbook and everything. I have it hung up on my wall. Um, because I kept the playbook. I even have like little pins and stuff. It's what truly got me starting to collect more like enamel pins was one of the first things to truly like have me doing that more. I think I've gotten practically everything except the pink bow from this guy, but I don't need it. Okay, where are we? We have two. We need two more dragon teeth. But yeah, Les Mis is a very good, very emotional production. And if you don't know what it's about, um, it's around the time of the French Revolution, specifically, but it's a really good musical play, and I highly suggest it if you've never seen it. There's a movie on it too that came out. Um, the production is better, but the movie is still pretty good too, and I would highly suggest both, especially if you are a history nerd like me. Um, I remember when they released Hamilton on Disney Plus as well. That one, God, that was so long ago now. I still remember when like people were talking about how you could see the king spit and stuff, it and it came out that he wanted it that way because it made it feel more raw, and I'm just like, oh, well then. Yeah, because Hamilton was a big topic for a lot of theater nerds for a while, as well as history nerds, because it was a fact. Because I mean, not only was it an amazing production that had very well done choreography and everything else, but it was also a really important member of history for the U.S. Um, was normally forgotten about, and I find that kind of interesting. There we go. I want the golden iron so bad. Dang it, I lost some. But it's actually really cool, like, looking at some of those productions. Oh my god, I could have gone that way. There we go. Some explosions here, some explosions there. There's explosions everywhere, after all. Come on. Get back here, you frickin' sprite. Thank you. Um, we need to, if we're gonna find a dragon tooth in the wild, despite all the NPCs, I have more diamonds than exist NPCs in this game that are giftable. Have I had my daily water? Not yet, but thanks for reminding me. It's always good to stay hydrated after all. Um, but yeah, it's always good to stay hydrated. Um, bonk. There we go. Okay. Where were we? Finding dragon fangs. But yeah, it's always good to stay hydrated. There we go. Oh, that was a nice one. There's iron over there, but also over here. God, I love the new floors to these mines so much. They just feel so much more alive and unique. I just prefer it so much more. We're only 2 dragon fangs off. And if we don't have the magma sprite goal, we're definitely getting closer, so that's a plus. And we also got to keep an eye out for, yeah, this place never oh, it almost never has these guys. Nothing. Dang. Ow. Um, and we pass out. I'm okay with that. Nice. We made some money. And we only need 2 more dragon teeth. Perfect. And we should spawn in our island house, so. There we go. I mean, I'm just happy we found the frickin' one we were missing. Um, 1 week from today holding... Oh yeah, Stardew Valley Fair. I forgot that existed. For the rest of these, put these away. And the dragon teeth I will keep on me, because that's important. And let's go back to the volcano. Also, I wonder how many... I kind of want to see how many of the raccoon babies we can get in there. Into that stump house. Because they seem to keep going so far. So I am curious how many we can get in there. I wonder if it will go until it's just entirely covered in baby raccoons. Because if so, that would be freaking hilarious. That's definitely something I am curious about. Oh! I got one of the 2 we needed. We only need 1 more, and we are done. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, thank Christ. Whomp, whomp. See ya, slime. Whomp, whomp. And... we got it! We got all of the dragon teeth we needed. Oh, thank gods. And just do that. I think this, like, I don't know if we still need to kill those guys or not, but... do we need any of them for the crafting recipes? No, but we do need some truffle oil. Meaning either we need to get a pig or we need to find it. I'd rather try and find it than get another pig, preferably, because I just don't like pigs in this game. They're more annoying than they should be. Either way, though, we got a lot. And all we're missing from this area is a single secret note. Which we could technically try and fish up. Or we could just try and get lucky. But what I'm thinking is we bring something like pumpkins or watermelons and then remove this, get a bunch of sprinklers going, and use the sprinklers to our advantage. Put one in here. Take. I'm taking all of these because I do need it. Well, right back home. God, it got so much, like, more, calm and sad feeling now. Just because the music change alone. Another mango sapling to add to the list. And put this away. Whatever happened to that pirate hat I had? Where did I put that? I wonder. Because I don't remember where I put it. Because if I did, that would be nice. But, sell that. Put that in here, this in here, this in here. Take that, actually, because I'm gonna need it. Get in some broccoli. Some artichokes and corn. Let's just grab some cranberries. That'll work. Oh my god, another sea jelly already? And they want an ocean jelly. Because of course they do. One of the sea jellies. I mean, they'll start producing them, so it's not like a bad thing. Because once they start producing them, then we don't need to worry about them anymore, and we can craft as much as we want from them. I am holding on to these teeth tight. Okay. Now let's put this hammer away. We got a lot of bone swords. Got a claymore, crystal. We have a lot of random shit. The bone swords I can just sell through this method. But yeah, I now have everything except the money, which is actually not a bad thing. I know technically I could take fairy dust to the wine and stuff, and I'm like, do I do that? Because I'm debating it, but I believe it only takes it up to the next stage. And I don't think the iridium quality ancient fruit wine would take me up that far yet. I don't think so, at least. It might. I don't know. But yeah, let's take everything from these. Because boy, do we have a lot. I'll leave the duck feather in there. And let's do a bit of processing. Because the ostrich eggs will turn into, 10 mayonnaise, I think it is. And I know that, we'll just need to keep an eye on that. But it's good to know that Morgan likes void eggs, because that's useful, as well as stuff like that. Because that's just going to make my job easier. Yeah, we produce way more milk than we do eggs. Like, Jesus. I'm definitely going to have to up our amount of cheese presses and stuff. We don't need these here right now. If I were to put them anywhere, I'll put them, like, here. I do want to upgrade this, but that requires something I don't have a lot of. Wood! Would you believe it? There is something I could do. But you guys aren't gonna like this. Let's just say things are gonna go kaboom in the forest today. Oh! That tree's not supposed to grow stuff. What the fuck? It's not supposed to grow stuff. Hi, Leia. Oh, Boshi, you scared me. See that fruit up there? It looks delicious, doesn't it? But I can't reach it. Have you tried climbing it? Ah! Hey, thanks! Okay, got it. You weren't even close. How the fuck? You're stronger than you look. I break open rocks made of iridium. I mean, like, what do you expect? Here, try a piece. It's an apple? What? That did not look like a fucking apple. You know, I just realized something. Even my art career is a flop. I always have a friend to catch me up on the way down. Dang, that's a mood. We're doing great, Bobo. Okay. Hi, Jazz! Kaboom, kaboom! I believe it's... Is it 4 that takes down a tree? Yes. And there we go. And then I can put a Mega Bomb. Whee! I'm taking down these trees with style. But jokes aside, I do need all the wood I can get. Also, the fact that I one-hit trees that don't have moss on them naturally, like, you somewhat remember Sephiroth lore. Honestly, when it comes to stuff from Final Fantasy, I'll be honest, I've never really played a Final Fantasy game. I only know stuff about it because I hear about it sometimes from my friends. But other than that, I've never actually, like, played a Final Fantasy game. And I've been told to do it, but it's like, I just never, have thought to do it. Past that, and it's like, maybe. I don't know. Because I'm okay with RPGs. I quite like them to some extent, but it's kind of limited. Bum, 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 bum. We're gonna get so much wood today, even if it's the last thing I do. Because we need a lot of wood. I'm willing to run my energy dry if need be. And next tree, next tree, next tree. Mushrooms. Mushrooms! There we go. And then boom, 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 boom. There we go. Let's check the secret woods real quick. Yeah, mushrooms! God, I insta-kill all of them, so it's just, like, really awkward. And it's not like they hurt me either, because I have the Slime Charmer ring on. But it is, like, free items that I need. Like, I need poisonous mushrooms for a recipe, if I remember correctly. And I could take the hardwood as well. It's not like a big loss, but yeah. Like, we still got quite a bit of wood today. Like, near a stack, which is good. Since we needed it anyway. Like, a lot of it. Um, we also haven't gone up to see if there's any new flowers on the summit yet. That's another thing we need to do. Um, have we checked the Junimos village since, the time that, um, since before the oh, Shane cutscene. I remember playing this one RPG and found it delicious poison. Exactly! Up late, huh? Who's the asking? Have a gold one. Bruh. Life. This is a mood. You ever feel like no matter what you do, you're gonna fail? You know, Shane is probably the most relatable character to me, and I think that says a lot. There's a Mandarin Tavern story, Patty and the Hungry God. Oh boy. Like you're stuck in some miserable abyss, you're so deep you can't even see the light of day. I just feel like no matter how hard I try, I'm not strong enough to climb out of that hole. Fast drinker, huh? Man after me own heart. Just don't make it a habit. You got a future ahead of you still. Well, my liver's begging me to stop. Better call it a night. See you around, Boshi. I make food to sell to customers or you eat for buffs. Huh. Interesting. That sounds like a very interesting game. So, but yeah, I would say of all the characters, Shane is probably one of the most relatable for me. Just personally. Always eat the mushrooms I find in the forest. Yeah, luck enough to be for it to be psychedelic, or delicious. Instead, you turn your card factors inside out, kinda though. Yeah, most people can't tell the difference between mushrooms. I know from experience. I've seen people do dumb shit. Um, and yeah, it never ceases to amaze me how dumb some people are. But if you ever feel like you're dumb, just remember, there's people out here who will eat anything they see. And I mean anything. This is satire, do not try. Exactly, you don't. But there are people who do that. So it's like, which says its own issue. It's like, Darwinism at its finest. It's not gonna last forever. May get lucky sometimes, but most of the time you ain't. Jody's birthday's tomorrow, and the bookseller's coming soon. He's coming soon. And I always wear the mermaid amulet you gave me, but it's the most valuable object I've you. Aw, that's just a. Ah. I, I I can make a vegetable medley and fried calamari for the two people I need to get higher friendship with. Um, which is Pierre and Lewis. George, Kent, Penny. I still don't know, like, much about Kent. Like, I never really figured out his favorites. I never have. That's one of the few, like, characters I barely know the favorites of, because I usually just give loved gifts by the time he comes out. Kent Stardew. Kent's favorites are fiddlehead risotto and roasted hazelnuts. Ah, that's why. He has so few likes in terms of his loves. I have roasted hazelnuts, but do I have any risotto? I do, but can I make the risotto? Now that's the question. I need a diamond. I need... Ooh, I actually have a poppy I can give instead. And then I need a leek. Who else on this list should I go for? The dwarf. He loves emeralds. After the dwarf is Leia, which is really close. Oh, she loves truffles, goat cheese. I can actually probably get her gold star goat cheese to at least help. Willie loves diamonds. Harvey loves pickles and coffee. Marlon, we know what his loved gift is. Let's see if I can make Kent's and stuff. Hi, sweetie. Fiddlehead risotto for Kent. And then we need something for, can we make a poppy seed muffin? We could, but I don't want to. Check to see if the game's on Steam. You're trying to pay off debt as well, damn. Because if the game is on Steam, I might actually, like, look into it and stuff. Who else on this list can I easily get to? Gunther. He loved the ancient sword. Probus, I know his loved gift. I can give him an ancient sword. It's my last one, but I feel like it's a worthwhile thing. It is? Neat. If you put it in the recommended games on Discord, I can look at it easier. When I have the time. But yeah. Okay, so next up, we got Kent's. We still need one. We'll grab a salad for Leia. Wait, no, we don't want the salad, actually. Or do we? Yeah, we want the salad, because I don't have anything else. You can either type the name in, or you can put the Steam link. Whichever you prefer. Oh my god, I need to fix that wall again. God, I want that golden clock soon. Looks like I need to do some fixing as well. Either way, let's get some of these going. So I need to stop by Leia first anyway. I forgot to grab Shane a gift. Where is Shane on my list? Oh, he is low. You put it in suggestions? Okay. Cool. I'll look at it after stream. But yeah, like, because I actually like being recommended games and stuff too, and I look at that stuff, and I have like a list I put stuff on. Okay, do I have any of his favorites? I have a beer, but no. Dish of the Sea. What are Shane's favorites again? I want to make sure I get it right. He does love pizza too. I'll give him a beer. Let's go down. Give a beer to Shane, a salad to Leia. Because we're already best friends with both the kids. And we need to wait till spring to get the frickin' thing from Vincent, which is annoying, but of course. Oh, speak of the devil, there's Shane. Oh wow, Boshi, how'd you know this is my favorite? Because you're an alcoholic. I hated my job at Children Mark, but now I'm unemployed and feel even worse. Well, that sucks. I know the feeling when that happens. Hi, Leia. Looks delicious. Thank you. There's nothing quite like a fresh wild salad. So nice to live by the river. Fall asleep to the soothing sound of water every night. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay, so now we can go down by Sophia's and then over to Willy. God, we are making friends with so many people at this point. But yeah, there's a lot of games I really do want to try out eventually. I just need to do it eventually. Oh! Go, Scarlet! Show those grapes who's boss! I'm trying my best. Look who's here! Aw. Exclamation point! Hey, you! Mind lending us a hand, or I guess, should I say feet? This harvest was big, so we have a lot of grapes to squish down before sun goes down. Oh my god. I don't need to do that. I have hammers. I didn't even take my shoes off! Phew, it feels good to take a break. Thanks, Boshi. Stomp the heck out of those grapes. That was an interesting one, but also kinda cute. Like, that was both interesting and really adorable. Okay, now to give this to Willy. Your landlubber. We shall meet with Willies. Hi, Willy. This is great. If only me old Pappy was around, he'd go nuts for this. I've heard a rumor that a special kind of fish can be found in the pools between the waterfalls. If you can reach it with your rod, that is. Oh my god. That's how you're supposed to find the Dorado, the one, new one. I don't know why it didn't take my boots off. I didn't get a chance to. So that... Whoa, 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 whoa. You're out early. Thanks. Oh, what time is it? I think I slept too much last night. Where's everyone going? Oh yeah, I forgot Harvey. Probably one of the most forgettable. That's such a nice gift, thank you. I'd like to get to know you better, Boshi. Let's put aside the doctor-patient relationship. That sounds kinda weird. Like, just saying. Here you go, Ken. Oh, Mom used to give me this when I was young boy. It brings back wonderful memories, thank you. I lost a lot of friends in battle. What's sad is that I can't even remember their faces. Well, talk about mood bringing down. Sure, I'll do the stone one in case I end up doing it. Is Lewis in his house? Keep it professional, Harvey. Exactly, like, even then, I am a married man in this game. Like, bruh. Leak. It's my favorite thing, thank you. I wish my legs worked so I could play catch with Alex. That'll never happen. Well, that's sad. How depressing. Exactly. Talk about a mood ruiner. Where is Mayor Lewis? I wonder. My all-time favorite, thank you. Business has been pretty good since Joja closed down. Like, look at this. He is so close at this point. Same with Lewis. If he didn't get it from his gift, then Lewis isn't gonna get it from his. There's Jody and Haley. Um, let's see. No one in here. Um, hmm. We can at least stop by Gunther's and give him a sword. There's Penny. This object is very old and tells its own story. I eagerly await to have freed a moment to inspect it. Thank you. I'm fluent in several languages, including Dwarvish. One must understand different languages to unravel the secrets of the past. And then, Penny. Thank you, I really love this. I've lived in Pelican Town my whole life. Can you believe that? Yeah, I can believe that. Oh yeah, I find this funny. My cousin's cat only goes to sleep listening to Snoop. Okay, that is kind of funny. Also, I still find it crazy that people, like, I'm surprised it wasn't a bigger deal than it was made to be, but, like, thank God people respected his privacy. But I still remember when Snoop Dogg, mentioned that he was going to be that he was stopping the smoking, and how many people were like, what? Well, I'm over here just like, honestly, I would say I'm surprised, but I'm also not the most surprised by it. Like, I still remember when that happened. God, how many? God, that happened almost a year ago, I think now, if not longer, because he announced he was no longer gonna be smoking and stuff. And yeah, it was, while weird, it's also like makes sense. Um, geez, that's expensive. Um, this is what I want to look at, is this. Okay, so 220k, that's a lot of wood and stone. Yeah, like, it's like, that's a good thing to hear. But, I mean, with Snoop Dogg, I mean, he was kind of the face of, like, smoking for God knows how long. And hearing that he stopped for his own reasons and stuff, it's kind of like, wow. Oh, Kent! Well, how you doing? Gonna make it depressing or no? Hmm. Hey, Boshi, nice to see you. Just finished my hike. It's gorgeous up here. Would be easy to get used to the sights like this. So what brings you up here? I got guild business to do. Guild business. I've spoken to Marlon a few times. Not enough to pin anything down, though. He's a man of few words. Being back home just isn't the same for me. The person I was before the tour isn't coming back. I think that what would really help is if I found something to focus on so my mind doesn't wander so much. A new hobby, maybe. Making more friends or finding a new appreciation for something. I've tried hiking and getting back into watching sports, but nothing is cutting it for me. I have a question for you. Is the guild worth checking out? It is. It's quite fun. The adventuring scene has gotten more lively since my tour. I'll consider it. I'm gonna ponder by myself. You take care, Boshi. Here's a solution. Get a dog or something. If we got him a dog, it would have to be a certain type. Otherwise, he'd be like, he reminds me of the one in the war. Well, time to head back. Honestly, I like this idea that he actually is thinking about, because he wants to protect people, becoming part of the Adventurers Guild. I actually think that's like an interesting little thing for him. Thank you, Expanded, for expanding on him like that. It makes him feel way more alive as a character. Hello. Never have too much life elixirs on hand. Boshi, we have a new guild member. His name is Kent. He seems fond of you. Do you know each other? Oh, that's cool! Ken actually did join! Aw, that's actually nice. I'm actually glad. Perhaps they'll find a way to make use of this. Mylan contracted me for some jobs, suitable only to combat mage, such as myself. I'm not at liberty to discuss the details. I honestly don't mind, like, the idea of Kent, like, wanting to protect people in the Adventurers Guild and do adventures. Hey, I really love this stuff. You can find great things in the mines. Hey, wanna buy something? Um, God, where the fuck is Lewis? Like, he's the one person I have no fucking clue. Also, I like how there's a guy's day going on at the, frickin' islands, yet Kent isn't there, Pierre isn't there. Like, it's only for the young and fashionable guys, in quotations. It's only for, like, the, datables, which is really funny. All the single guys, except for Linus. Honestly, we don't know if Linus is single or not. Also, where the fuck is Lewis? I thought he'd be in his house. I guess. You have anything in here? Oh, glaze. Yeah, I'm buying these because I need them to actually do their recipes. The bachelors. Yeah. I just find it funny to call them the singles because it sounds like a music group. It's the singles! Da 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 da. Where is Lewis, though? I have no clue. I can at least say hi to Krobus. I find things here and I sell them. Care to buy anything? Yes, I'm buying that real quick. But also, I feel like for friendship, this is worth it. This is an amazing gift for my people. It's a great honor to receive something like this. Krobus is adorable. Krobus deserves love. Um, Say, one thing end up bringing my mood when I'm in your streams. Well, I'm glad I'm able to do such a thing like that. I know... Okay, where the fuck is Lewis? Sorry, I keep getting, like, distracted. But I'm glad I get to do stuff like that. Because I know one thing I've always wanted to do is actually bring up people's moods. Okay, now to find Lewis. Where would he be? I mean, I could wait at his house and, like, ominously stalk him, but that'd be kind of weird. Actually, he might be over by Marnie's, thinking about it. But yeah, I've always wanted to actually, like, have a platform to make people happy and stuff, and bring up the mood whenever possible. Okay, let's see if he's at Marnie's, because if he's not at Marnie's, then I have no frickin' clue where he is. Oh, Kathleen, with someone who's apparently at the beach? Shane? Well, about that mood being up, this isn't gonna work too well. Ooh boy. Oh dear. Boshi, can you do something? He's out cold. Uh... I don't have a normal one, I have a Iridium. What? Shane, what's the matter with you? All you do anymore is mope around your room and drink beer. You wouldn't understand. I'm worried. What's your plan? Don't you ever think about the future? Plan? Hopefully I won't be around long enough to need a plan. Oh, God, that. You know, it says something when you can relate to Shane in some regard, but damn. But it's not a Borb, it's a little fairy that's following me around. But where the fuck is Lewis? I can't find him. If he wasn't at Marna's. If he wasn't at Marnie's, then where is he? I wonder. I even got field snacks now. Because there's Marnie. It looked like a bird. You know what? That's fair. Yeah, it's a little black fairy. I can even take it off if I want, but yeah, because it's a fairy box and it summons a fairy companion that heals me. Um, Now where, oh, where is Lewis? Oh, where could he be? Like, Jesus Christ, where is Lewis? Can't find him for some reason. He just kind of vanish. I guess we'll try and find him tomorrow, but dang. That sucks. I really wanted to give him a gift. Well, anyways. We also need to be ready for the Stardew Fair, and I just am like, eventually. There we go. What else will I need? Other characters seem depressed all the time. That really says something. Yeah, fair. Because, like, I know I have my own struggles outside of what I do. Make the pizza, fried calamari, another risotto. What else? Need to do George again. Dwarf, Leia, Willy. I can give her some goat cheese. But yeah, like, I know for me, that's kind of something I've gotten used to over time, is experiencing that type of stuff. Of, like, because I understand a lot about, like, that type of stuff already, because I already did a lot with, psychology, and, but even then, there's only so much you can relate until you've experienced similar stuff, because I know one of the things for me is, because I don't talk much about, like, my personal issues, really, on stream. I try not to, at least. But, yeah, I've always had an issue with, depression. It's something that kind of like, not something I can control much, but I still fight through it. Hmm. Well, this is a predicament. Um, I need to think a new spell soon to impress you. I don't want to think I'm losing my touch. Well, he seemed to use the spell, I'm gonna block your way a kiss or something. Let's just do something real quick. You may not know what I'm doing, but trust me, you'll understand soon enough. Because we need to get this we need to get out of the way. Mixed 2 medical problems thing normally doesn't end up too good. Yeah, that's one of the things about depression. It can suck. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't do much. Yeah, you can actually walk out into the infinite void of this place. Not a lot of people know that. But you can. Boom. What? What? Really? Used to do it to get good fishing spots in the past. That's fair. Yeah, I only was doing it so I could actually escape. Because I don't normally use tricks like that, because I always feel kind of cheaty when I do it, but Yeah. Bad luck day? Damn. That sucks. Wow, this is pretty useless. Um, okay. Okay, so those are for the main people I'm gonna give gifts to. Penny's at max, Kent is closer. Leia needs to be maxed out. I can get her goat cheese. Harvey and Willie and the dwarf. Dwarf, Willie, Harvey loves coffee, and I can get that in my house. I have a coffee machine for a reason. Um, let's just grab these. Ooh, another eel. And another flounder. Both are good and bad. Easy to forget that people have their own live issues, experience screen time, the internet, but there's, of course, more to me than what I... Yeah, like, that's one of the things a lot of people forget, especially on the internet, is there are people behind the screen. Like, because I know for me personally, in my normal day-to-day life, I don't run into a lot of people on the internet. Like, especially when I'm doing stuff outside and, like, outside of the internet. It's why I don't use social media much, is because, in all reality, most people just... And of the people who understand it yet still do it, some people just prefer to spread toxicity, which sucks. And I don't like that. That's why I try to create a place that's a bit more open and able to be more freeing for people overall, because people deserve to actually be treated well. And yeah, studies saying people who take long showers or something means they're rock bottom or something like that. I mean, I don't know what that says about me then, because I take long showers, but I also am like very careful about my hair, because I know my hair is very like... I have very annoying hair to deal with when I'm like doing stuff with it. Like, my hair naturally just frizzes and everything, and it gets so annoying. Because there's times where I'm like, oh my god, stop doing this hair! And it gets annoying. And it leaves me over here like, I swear to God. But such is how it can be sometimes. And there's not much I can do about that. Except for just keep pushing forward and trying. Mostly long hot showers. Some people find me weird for this, but I don't really have a preference. I actually am perfectly fine with frigid showers as well. While I do like hot showers, I don't prefer either. Doing great, Bobo. Good. But yeah, like, I don't really have a preference. I'm fine with either. And it kind of depends on if I am like trying to wake up a lot or not. Wow, Boshi, how'd you know this is my favorite? This weather makes me thirsty. Because like, when I'm trying to wake up, I have to do hot showers. But when I'm like exhausted and trying to go to sleep, then I take cold showers. Because it's actually easier for me to sleep after a cold shower, which is weird. Not a hot or cold shower person. It has to be the right temperature for some reason. Yeah, for me, it, like... Oh, this is exactly what I wanted. Thank you. One of these days, I'll have to make you a wild mushroom stir fry. Yeah, like, for me, it mainly just depends on how I'm feeling. That's usually how it goes for me. And I know not everyone's the same with that, but that's just how I am. It's honestly kind of crazy now looking at this stuff and knowing how much different it is. I can't. I brought you some fiddlehead risotto. Oh, my mom used to give me this when I was a young boy. It brings back wonderful memories. Thank you. Sam has really grown up since I left. He's a man now. I wish I could have been there for him. Aw. It doesn't feel like we've been here for over 2 hours, does it? That's one of the things about games like Minecraft and Stardew, is Time flies. Because it's just that type of game with these games, and honestly, I quite enjoy it. I enjoy games where you can just get lost in it. Where the fuck is Lewis? Hi, Olivia. Have you seen our dear mayor somewhere around here? Hi, Pierre. I don't like you. All-time favorite? If you want to play a cruel joke on my daughter, give her a golden fish. She might not forgive you, though. Like, where the hell is Lewis? He should be in his house. Like, the hell? Oh, cutscene. AE134 capsule, milligram, 200 milligram. What is he doing? Writing my prescription or something? 20 capsules. Take one capsule a day with food after breakfast and dinner. Avoid alcohol. Keep refrigerated. Oh. Oh, Boshi, I didn't see you step in. Was never there to begin with. Oh, God! I hope not. Filling my prescription for a patient in Grampleton. Some people in rural areas around the city rely on this clinic. Did you hear me talking to myself? That information was highly confidential. I won't tell anyone. Thank you, Boshi. Respecting patients' privacy is profoundly important for doctors. Too bad I was screaming it this whole time. Sorry. I blackmailed a doctor in a clinic in a rural area for $5 million. So what brings you here to my office today, anyway? Just thought I'd stop by and say hi. Oh well, hello! Dun dun dun! I need to fill out a few more prescriptions, Boshi. I'll be here a little longer. Have a nice day. You know, I actually never have been one to watch Mr. Beast. I never really got into it. For me, this is my favorite stuff. It's like you read my mind. Hi, Boshi. Read anything interesting in the library lately? Hmm? I'll see you around then. God, he's so awkward. I relate to that so much on the awkwardness. Because I am a very awkward person, too. Okay, where could Lewis be? I imagine Haley is probably going to the island, which is annoying for me. Who's going to the island? Okay, so these are the people going to the island. So Haley is not going to the island. Where would she be? Hmm. You know what? I'm just gonna do this for my sake. That's Discord, not Firefox. Um, Mayor Lewis schedule. Let's see. It is fall. It is a Thursday, but it is also raining. It is Mayor's Manor is unlocked. Lewis is in his kitchen. The fact that it's called Mayor's Manor, he should be in his kitchen. Is community center restored? Um, Leaves Manor. He could be at the community center. Um, and I'll also check Haley while I'm here. Um, Haley. It is fall of the rain. So she should be by her vanity mirror. Um, eh. There she is. Is that a coconut? I love this. Spent all morning doing my hair. Now the rain could mess it up. Life is hard sometimes. Yeah, it be that way. I have the opposite problem, where when it's extremely humid, my hair goes foomph, and it kind of blows up in its own little way and becomes all frizzy. Curly hair problems. Uh, okay. Yeah, curly hair struggles suck. He's not in here either! He's in neither of the places that he should be! Where's Louis? Where is the old man? Where is he? Where'd you put him? Where did you put him? Answer me! Joker! Joker! Oh, I've seen this cutscene so many times. Krobus ate him, probably. Justified. Honestly true. Like, it would use a hairdryer once back of my hair became curly and wouldn't uncurl. The thing about having naturally curly hair is, it's like that, but everywhere. Boshi, why are you out here in the rain? Enjoying the weather. Yeah, I guess you would be one to appreciate this somber ambience. Oh, my knees! I came here to spend some time alone. Yeah, whenever, like, air pressure difference happens, especially, like, when it's about to rain, I can feel it in my knees. I don't mind your company. You're getting soaked. Come stand under the tree. I like how she says that, but the rain is going diagonally. And it's like hitting her face. It's impossible to describe this feeling watching the curtains of rain whisper above a silent lake. That's what she said. Where the fuck did I get a harp? Hey, a mini harp. Where? You're full of surprises, Boshi. I'm impressed. But where did I get it? Did I just pull that out of my pants? Like, surprise! Suddenly the tree dunks water on both of you. Aw. I like this cutscene. But I still wonder where the mini harp came from. Hate it when that happens. Oh yeah, I feel that. Like, whenever that happens. No, what's worse is when you are just exiting a building and a car hits the place in the right way and you just get soaked when it hits a puddle. Oh my god, I hate that when it happens. Um, is Shane in his room or no? Still not good enough. Not Shane, Sebastian. How am I not good enough friends with him yet? Oh, wow. Come on out, Sebastian. If I remember correctly, he does eventually, like, head all the way, and stuff. Also, I did start a new world with the green rain effect to see what would happen. Oh my god. Like, Demetrius came out with a full-on hazmat suit. It was insane. Like, I did not expect to see it either, and I'm like, oh my. Yeah, like, the first time... Can never have too many life elixirs on hand. Don't recommend using bombs in the mines. Good chance the cave might collapse. Yeah, like, if you, the first year of Green Rain, he goes out in a hazmat suit, and Robin, Maru, and Sebastian are all in the basement, like, not allowed to go out. Most of the... Hey, I really love this stuff. You can find the greatest things in the mines. Rain's almost mythical to us. Some of us dwarves live our entire lives without ever experiencing it. But, um, Like, most of the town is in the tavern freaking out. Pam is talking about how it's the end of days and stuff like that. Gus is like, if you want, you can stay here. It was weird green static on the news. What an inquisitive gift. Thank you. Some folks never put a book back properly. Oh, don't mind my comments, Mr. Boshi. But it's like, everyone's like freaking out, and it's horrifying. And very few people actually go outside. And, like, the wizard's like, I would tell you, but, like, something, something, like, most of the people just are freaked the hell out. Like, what do we do? What do we do? Like, and it's actually terrifying because it's just these people, like, freaked out that it's something horrible is happening. And it's both sad and interesting. This is great. Me old pappy around here's go nuts. There's rumors of some very rare fish in these parts, yeah. I like how he actually, like, mentions that now. But yeah, like, it's crazy because when you try to find Demetrius, you just find him in a hazmat suit taking samples, trying to figure it all out. And that's only in the first year, apparently. So it's like, whoa. Like, after the first year, they realize it's not dangerous. But even then, holy shit. Because it caught me off guard. Because I didn't expect to see everyone, like, freaking out and stuff like that. Because it's not really something you would expect from Stardew. Like, you wouldn't expect to see everyone. It was actually scary. It made the green rain so much more ominous. Like, because you don't really see the people of Stardew outside their cutscenes doing much other than just walking around. Oh no, you're soaked? Yeah, I am. Shane, get the fuck out of your room and stop playing Minecraft. Ah, he's literally just standing there. Oh, well, speak of the devil, here he comes. I really love this. How'd you know? If you're lucky, you might see a frog in this weather. Oh, goddamn, I did it again. Poor Sebastian. Poor Sebastian. I keep calling him Shane. Oh, God. I think that says enough about my brain in a nutshell. Oops. I am a silly sausage of a person. No Mayor Lewis. Seriously, where the fuck did Mayor Lewis go? We haven't seen him since the prize machine incident. Dun, dun, dun! Not the prize machine incident! Oh no! I guess we can check Marnie's again, but I don't think he would be there. He probably died. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised anymore. Because he's not following normal Stardew schedule. Because otherwise he would be at home right now. Like, if I pull up his schedule again, like, Mayor Lewis has one of the weirdest schedules for rain days, but one of the easiest to follow. So, like, where's my mouse? There it is. I'm like, where the fuck's my mouse? So, specifically, so it's fall 11th, but it's rain. So, he wakes up, gardening in the front. So he wakes up and is in his kitchen, departs to the saloon, arrives at the saloon, departs for home, arrives home, moves to his kitchen, leaves kitchen, goes to bed. He should be in the saloon. But he's not there. And so, like, and then I also checked community center restoration. You know where he would be? The vault. And then in front of the fireplace. There's the fucker! I see him! Start doing wishful thinking though. There you are. Eat it. Eat it in front of me. It's my favorite. How'd you know? Because I've been stalking you, trying to find you. The river doesn't overflow. I hope it overflows into your bedroom. Ah! Lewis, where the hell were you? I know, right? Where the hell was he? You know, the fact that we know where he is, like, throughout the entire day, it shows that people have stalked these characters, and the fact that people did not know much about what goes on inside the house after certain points until the key was added, I think that worries me even more, knowing the fact that that's the type of people who play Stardew. People who will stalk these NPCs for the wiki and stuff. And I find that both terrifying and hilarious. But yeah, like, where the fuck did he go? It makes no sense. He just kind of went, well, peace. I'm gonna bring him another vegetable medley. Because I can tomorrow. And that actually should get him to 10 hearts if I'm lucky. I should do one for George. And I've gifted a lot of people at least once. Dang. He probably got back from the back rooms. Don't you know you're not supposed to be able to escape the back rooms? No one ever escapes the back rooms. He just went to the bathroom, the non-existent bathroom instead. It's the actual escapable one. It's spelled, instead of like normal bathroom, it's spelled with a frickin' hyphen. Bookseller! Oh, thank you, fortune teller. I have a little ritual planned here later today. Don't worry, I won't make a mess. Probably. Okay, sweetie. Ore. Let's do ore. Since I do have time today. Let's see. Monster Musk. Ooh. A dewdrop berry. Chum 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 chum. Drink the coffee. Oh god, look how fast I got. And then let's put these away because I won't need them. Gonna need these and these. He was out of town buying something. Probably out of town negotiating taxes. Honestly, he could have also been working on his gold statue of himself as well, for all we know. Because that's just the Lewis thing to do. Also, Jesus Christ, I am speedy. Meow. Meow. Wow, this is my favorite, thank you. Have you tried Gus's secret spaghetti sauce? Yes, we're at max. The ingredients may be a secret, but the smell isn't. I'll see you later. No, you won't. I'll be hiding. You just won't see me in the bushes. Bum bum bum. There we go. I still need to take someone to the movie theater, and I think it might be a good idea to like look at favorite movies and stuff of characters. Okay, trade in books. Do I have any of these? I do have this one. I could get Pepper Poppers. Maybe he's out of town buying something, is my best guess. Like, that's honestly a good guess, honestly, but with what he does with the town funds, I don't trust him. Like, if you've ever seen the gold statue, you know what I mean by I don't know if I trust him with the town funds. I love that you can actually trade in the extra books you get, so like they actually still have a use even after. I think that's a very nice thing to have. That's about to go. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. Slime egg press. Not bad, not bad. Some pepper poppers. Shame we didn't have one of these for some more monster musk. Ooh woo. Should totally bring a child to a horror movie. Nothing bad could go wrong. You know, horror movies never really scared me much, but there is one that I still remember scaring me a lot when I was um when it came out. Like it, and I normally don't get scared by a lot, but it's specifically the yeah, there's the solid gold Lewis. But if you've ever watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, if you remember the hospital episode, then you know what I'm talking about. It was so scary to me. Like even when I first watched it, like because I always had an issue with hospitals. Like I always had that kind of part of me that's like around hospitals, but that just made it worse. So I was here like I can warp totem to the desert. Oh my god, I could have done that so long ago. I need a triple shot espresso, up my speed. Never heard of it. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is a pretty good series, but the episode I'm talking about is a very creepy episode. Like it definitely has horror elements to it. Like you notice how much is actually part of it after you've watched enough Buffy. But it's a very good series. I highly suggest it if you've never done so. Because it's one of those series I actually quite enjoy to watch again. I mean, that episode still creeps me and my mom out. Like, because I remember watching Buffy when I was younger, and it was something. Because I saw it when I was, like, pretty young, too. Because I watched it with my mom. And I remember it scared me a lot. Because of many reasons. But yeah, I highly suggest the show if you've never seen it because it's not only pretty good, but it also is pretty fucking funny in its own ways. Like, it definitely has its funny ass moments. Like, um, I still remember one that was, I think it was like the Demon of Fear. And if you've never seen it and want to see it, look up Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Demon of Fear, I think it was, or like God of Fear, one or the other. And it is probably one of the funniest moments. Like, it, even now, just thinking about it makes me, like, smile a bit, just because it's so dumb and funny. But I love it. Like, it has really good humor in that show. And I love when a show, like, is willing to have humor that not everyone enjoys, but humor that's like, it doesn't matter if you're an adult or a kid, you're gonna find it hilarious. Stuff like that. Because Buffy the Vampire Slayer is pretty good. There's a whole lot of stuff. Despite being called Buffy the Vampire Slayer, she does more than just deal with vampires. And oh yes, Pepper Rexes! I need these. And Iridium Bats, too, on a really high level. Because I believe they are the only type of flying enemy that can spawn on this level. If I remember correctly. I honestly love... Oh, never mind. Those do too. I love when we get these levels because we need so many of those Pepper Rexes at this point that it's just like, yeah, we need it. Bad. Fiddlehead Fern. But yeah, there's a lot of good shows I'd highly recommend. And Buffy is definitely one of those. Like, there's other good shows out there, too. One that I'm still sad they never finished was Grimm. Like, I don't know why I still don't know, like, the full reason it got canceled off. Like, I never really looked fully into it, but I remember that show pretty well, and it was sad when that got canceled, because I actually quite liked it. I've seen so many shows get canceled in my lifetime at this point, it's just like, oh, neat. But yeah, there's a lot of good shows out there. Um, if anyone's seen Supernatural, that's another good show I remember a lot. I remember the ending of that show. I wa because that was the first ever big show. Don't you hate it when a cool game concept gets canceled? I know, right? It's like, why? Like, if it's like money constraints and it's an indie dev and stuff, that makes sense. And like, you can't really fault them for something they can't control much. But it's when like a big company cancels something that has a lot of hype over it specifically. Like, those are the ones that piss me off the most. Because it's just like, you have the expendable money, and everyone was already excited for it. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, Silksong will never come out, etc. But it's been like, it hasn't even been like 10 years since its announcement, and it originally started as a DLC for Hollow Knight, and then got turned into its own game, meaning it had less development time in its own game. So it's just kind of like, bruh. Like, on the average time frame it takes for, like, games to be created, it's actually quite on track for the average game time. Favorite episode is Dingo. Oh my god, that one. I loved that one. Yeah, I loved Supernatural. It's like that's a show I watched a lot with my mom. Very great show. Honestly, I remember when it was ending for the first, like when we first watched the ending, and it was like, damn. And I always thought, like, because I'm not gonna spoil it, obviously, for anyone who hasn't seen it. But I always thought the ending would be completely different when I first started the series. I still was thinking, God, whenever they finish the series, it's gonna have to be crazy. And I never thought of how that was just announced too early. Well, not just that, but also Silksong was originally meant to be a DLC for Hollow Knight. And it was announced during the Grim Troop stuff. So it was supposed to come out right after that. But it expanded to a point where it's like, oh shit, this is no longer a DLC. This is becoming a full game. And it's kind of like, that's like, yeah, it they definitely announced it too early in that regard. But in terms of what they had planned for it, it makes sense in the grand scheme of things. Especially when it was like, they thought it was going to just be a DLC. They didn't really think of it becoming a big game, like, game on all by itself, afterwards, so. Which, fair. I'll give them credit on that. Like, they didn't know it was going to become what it did now. But yeah, they definitely should have been a bit more careful about it. Like, for example, one of the things that's like a common theory in the Pokemon community, for example, is that the only reason we get leaks and stuff anymore, like the main reason we get leaks is because, like, there's a theory that a lot of the quote-unquote leakers are actually just dropping that stuff as, members of the group, to keep some form of hype, which is just like, bruh, if you need to do that, you really suck. Because Game Freak and Pokemon have always sucked at keeping hype for their next games. They've never been good at that. Like, that's one of their biggest, like, flaws, is that they just can't keep hype for a game very well. At least not easily. And I've witnessed it enough times to see it happen repeatedly, and I'm just like, oh, here we go again. Like, same thing happened with the DLCs for Scarlet and Violet and stuff, and... But yeah, like, because there's games out there that, like, I know a lot of people are worried because Silksong started as a DLC and they're worried that, oh god, it's going to be too similar to the old game and stuff. It's like, it's the same yeah, Pokemon ZA. They've announced nothing since that time, and not even a single lick of thing has been done in the Pokemon community relating to anything Pokemon game other than VGC. But most people just don't watch VGC. So it's kind of like most people think there's nothing going on. Um, oh, that was a freaking, oh, that was such a good chain effect. Oh, that was awesome. But yeah, like, in a lot of cases, it's just like, Pokemon doesn't keep up with theirs. And a lot of game devs, I can see the issue of trying to do that. You remembered about it as soon as I mentioned Pokemon. That's fair. I know one of the biggest things I worry about, and people are like, well, it's like Legend, it's a Legends game, so it's going to be single player. That's not what a lot of the VGC players are worried about. What they're worried about, like people like me, we're worried about the fact of if Mega Evolution's going to come back to the main game, because if so, it's going to completely break the meta again. Because that's why they were removed in the first place. They were too broken. They were super unbalanced. Now see, if it was only given to Pokemon like Mawile, Absol, Ampharos, like Pokemon that needed some sort of buff to make them viable, instead of like Charizard and Venusaur and Blastoise and freaking Rayquaza and Mewtwo, like, if it was Pokemon that were not as popular but also not as strong and needed the buff to become viable, like how Mawile and Kangaskhan became really viable due to Mega Evolution, but got quickly overshadowed. It just kind of was one of those things of, well, it doesn't do anything except just completely power creep beyond belief. And that's not good. And I know there's a lot of people who like Mega Evolutions, but the thing is, if Mega Evolutions didn't come out first, I can guarantee that if they didn't come out first, not as many people would like them. Because, like, let's say Dynamax came out first, people would have loved that way more than they do Megas. I can almost guarantee that, because it's similar. And then they'd probably just call Megas like a cheap copy type thing. When you mentioned what if we combine 3 Pokemon gimmicks like Mega, Gigantamax, and Terra. I mean, like, there's also Z crystals and stuff. Like, the Z, everything except Terra, all the things except terrestrialization did technically end up in the anime. Like Megas, G-Max, and Terra. So, like, and one of the things we know from the, Oraz games from Zinnia is there is a multiverse out there. Ones where Mega Evolution doesn't exist, ones where it does, ones where it is only Kalos that has access to it, ones where everything exists and stuff. Like, there are so many multiverses out there that we wouldn't know. And one of her main points was, if we send it to another multiverse, if we send this meteor to another multiverse, what if it affects someone who can't protect themselves? Which, yeah, is a real question you need to ask yourself when doing stuff like that. But it also says a lot about, like, damn. Because Zinnia's an interesting character, and I'd love to see more of her in a future thing. And if not her, I'd like to see more characters like her. Because she was actually a really good character. It's also why I like Sada and Turo. They were really good characters, too. Um, Scarlet, same for Arvin. Arvin was just a very, like, moving character for a lot of people, which makes sense. Um, Spray that real quick. Um, cool. Let's just... There we go. Dang, they made some of these floors so big. But yeah, like, a lot of the gimmicks, do exist, like, all the gimmicks do exist in the anime. Start agreeing with the villain. I know, right? Like, in a lot of cases, the villain, in a lot of cases, a lot of villains are either really well, like, they have a good reason to do what they're doing, but they are going about it the wrong way, or they're just pure evil. And I think pure evil villains get a bad rap because I feel like they can be pretty good. Like, especially when they manipulate to try and make them seem like they're a good person, when in reality it's like, because it's at a point now where we've seen so many, like, quote unquote, like, twist villains and villains with good backstories, that are actually good people, but just going about it the wrong way. We don't see a lot of pure evil villains anymore, like Firelord Ozai, for example. What the fuck is that? Basilisk Paw, you're immune to debuffs? Yo, that's sick! That's actually a really cool trinket. Like, becoming immune to all debuffs? Normally you need a ring for that. Villains with a backstory that make you feel bad for them. Exactly. Like, I feel like, yeah, they should exist, but, like, think how much less impactful it would have been if, like, um, Firelord Ozai was just a troubled child who never got enough attention. Like, it just wouldn't hit the same. But showing that he was a monster and there wasn't redeeming qualities about him, like, yeah, there are people like that in the world. And even then, I think it's a good way to portray a villain sometimes. They don't need to be all good or all bad. Like, for Maleficent, I was fine with her being, like, someone who had a bad rap and stuff. Who are power-hungry assholes. Exactly! But I feel like the one that pissed me off the most, specifically, was when they tried to make Cruella de Vil, of all people, a "oh, I understand you" type villain. No! She's pure evil! She wanted to skin dogs! Just because of what happened to her does not allow you to say shit about that. She wanted to skin these Dalmatians alive. And it's like, bro, keep her pure evil. Because that's a horrid thing to do to anything. Much less a pet of someone. Like, it is abhorrent. And and like, trying to make that type of person a redeemable, like, villain. Just no. And the puppies? Exactly! Like, and they tried to make it a thing where it was like, oh, well, she was attacked by Dalmatians. Then why is she wanting to kill them instead of just, you know, avoiding them? Like, if your first thought is to kill them, you need therapy. Like, it's actually insane to me. Because I'll never understand how they thought to themselves, oh yeah, obviously people can get behind this person, when she's like the worst person you'd ever meet and ever know of. Who is literally willing to kill innocent animals for her goal. Like, bro, that's not a good person. That's just an evil, manipulative asshole who shouldn't be in charge of anything. It's honestly terrifying when you look at it like that. Because you start to realize, dang, she is a horrid person when you see the stuff she's actually done. Yeah, I know, Marlon. Because, like, I'm a fan of Disney villains. I actually like a lot of them. Like, one of the things I loved about the Man in Shadows is, like, if you know what I'm talking about from, like, Princess and the Frog, the Shadow Man, I loved him as a villain. I think it was cool that his whole thing was voodoo and stuff. But it didn't mean he was a good person inside. No, he was just evil. And he got what was coming to him. And I feel like that's something a lot of the stuff we see now completely forgets to do with their characters, is make them believable and feel like intriguing villains when they aren't, like, when they're pure evil. Like, because we don't see pure evil villains really anymore. And it's sad because I love pure evil villains. They're some of the best villains we have in cartoon history, too. I mean, I think one of the funniest things to me is when people are, like, trying to justify everything Anakin did, but it's like, he wasn't perfect. He was more of an anti-hero, like a villain turned hero at the end of his own stuff. But it's kind of like, it doesn't mean he's a good person. He still is a villain. Doesn't mean he became a hero in the end. It just means he finally chose to do something good. Well, I'll see you later, 22. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'm gonna be here still. But yeah, I love power-hungry villains because they bring out a whole new layer to people and the characters. It makes them feel so much better sometimes. Because it's good to have a pure evil villain. Yeah, not everyone's the same, but God, more pure evil villains. We need those. A lot of those. And they need to be written well. Because I feel like that's one of the things we've kind of lost a lot of in more recent history, is we've lost a lot of that pure evilness that truly made us tremble in our socks. Like, oh no, it's them. Like, for example, him from the Powerpuff Girls. Such a great villain. And they're fucked up and evil. Yet they're such a beloved villain. Sometimes people prefer the villains over the heroes. That's something that happens a lot in fiction because, yeah, hell, Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb isn't even a villain. He's just an antagonist. But he is more relatable because, yeah, everyone has horrible shit happen to them in life at some point. And his were just so crazy and interesting that people loved it. He was also a good father and everything. Like, of all the cartoon dads and stuff, I feel like Doofenshmirtz is probably the best. If he's not number one, he's definitely up there in terms of greatest cartoon dads in history for just being themselves and a good person. Oh, hi, Penny. It's this cutscene. Perfect timing! Wow! Oh my god! Brought children a little field trip to the countryside. I know all about life in the country, right? I was thinking, could you be my guest speaker today? I'd love to. Sure. Great. Let me just call the children over. Jazz! Vincent! Get your bitch asses over here! May I have your attention? Sorry. I have a very special guest here to talk to you today. Very own local farmer, Boshi. He has first-hand experience living in the countryside, so he knows all about the natural resources. Poison ivy sucks. Can anyone tell me what natural resource is? They're 10 steps away, no need to yell. Exactly! Jazz? A natural resource is a material source of wealth that occurs in a natural state in an economic value. Has economic value. Very good. That's worth 2 star points, Jazz. Yay! Vince giving her the stink eye like smartass. Okay, let's give Boshi our full attention. It's all about gathering from the wild. I mean, yeah, that is. Like, you have to kind of live in the wild. The valley is chock full of precious minerals. The water around here is teeming with fresh seafood. You'll find no better lumber south of Grampleton. The water here is teeming with fresh seafood. The valley is chock full of precious materials. Yes, Vincent? Farmer Boshi, is it true that goblins live deep in the caves and that they like to kidnap little girls for their dinner? Vincent, you're scaring Jazz. Let's not talk about monsters. I'm just laughing. What? Well, that's probably enough for today. You two run along and play. It's a lot to work. I really don't mind enjoying seeing them learn, and hopefully them grow into good people. Would you ever want to be a pirate, Boshi? I don't think I'd be good at it. Worlds are crowded enough already. I don't want to be tied down with a family. I haven't really thought about it. I'll just say that. Oh no. Well, I guess that makes sense. You're busy with other things right now. In all reality, I'm just kind of neutral on the thing. I feel like I'd be someone who would not be a good parent, but would be a good, like, uncle or, like, close friend. I'm glad you showed up, Boshi. I think the kids had a great time. Because I'm one of those people who's just always worried. Yeah, raccoons, always adorable to see. But yeah, I'm one of those people who's like, I don't know if children would be good around me. Because I'd be the one, like, let's get into some trouble. Because, I mean, I had freedoms and stuff. I've never really been a big troublemaker, but I've always been someone who wants to, like, bring a bit of fun. So I'd be someone who would, like, I would be the person who, if I had, like, grandkids or something, I would probably unintentionally spoil them just by being myself and giving them things that I didn't have and stuff, like... And I'd definitely be someone who would be good to listen to, but I don't think I would be good for everything, that's for sure. Definitely would not be a good parent. Because I'm one of those people who just... Like, I can make so many dad jokes every day. I could make dad jokes daily. But when it comes to actually being a parent, I'm not good at that. I know I wouldn't be. I'd rather be a, fur dad, so I'm basically someone who has only pets. I would be a better fur dad, if anything. I mean, my friends joke about me being the mother of the friend group because I care a lot, but that's just because I have, like, that internal thing, like, where I care about a lot of my friends and want to make sure that they're okay. And one of the things I was taught when I was younger was to always be prepared for stuff, and if I'm not prepared in any possible way, then I get worried and then spiral where I'm like, oh god, I could have brought this and this, and yeah, I've had to learn to limit myself on that, because otherwise I'd bring full-on first aid kits with everything you would possibly need. Like, I have a fanny pack and everything that I can use for stuff. But I'm someone who, when I actually, like, am preparing for stuff, I will, like, prepare. Okay, I have some Neosporin in case it's just a little scrape. I got some band-aids. I got some gauze in case we have some bleeding wounds. I got some stuff I can use in case I need to make a tourniquet. I have stuff I can use for this. Like, that's the type of person I am when I'm going on like a hike or like going on like a trip. I'm always someone who brings first aid supplies and stuff. Like, I might need this, I might not, I don't know, but I'm gonna still take it. Like, I'm that type of friend. I am the one who has that stuff on them because I still remember when I went to Warped Tour. Like, I had a whole little backpack with all sorts of stuff, first aid stuff, extra water, um, I had cooling packs, I had little things basically because it was a hot day already. But I was like, but I remember I went to Warped Tour when it still was around, back before it had its last run and stuff. But, I remember doing it and stuff, and I brought so much stuff. Like, backpack is my best buddy. Oh yeah, I'm always the person who brings that stuff. Like, I am just that type of person. And my friends don't mind, it seems, at least not too much. But yeah, like, I know, like, my friends always are like, why do you never go on roller coasters? And it's like, I just don't like them, because I don't want to explain to them why I don't like roller coasters usually, but I remember the other day, one of my friends asked, you never actually told me why you don't like roller coasters. And then I told them the story, because, so, the reason I don't like roller coasters is because I went on one with my Grammy, and the person in front of us vomited, and it got all over me and her, and it was disgusting. And not just like it, and ever since then, I have not had a strong stomach for much. Like, I have a very weak stomach ever since then because that was just so disgusting. And yeah, I no longer like roller coasters. It just brings up very awful memories and makes my stomach even weaker and more like, nope, I can't handle this. But yeah, like, I'm always the one that will, like, sit at the end of the ride whenever they want to do, like, roller coasters or, like, some of those types of things, and I'll, like, have stuff in case they need it. I'm usually the one that holds stuff, because a lot of my friends like to go on roller coasters. Like, I can stand log rides and stuff. It's specifically roller coasters that affect me the most. Um, but like I remember when we went to Universal, um, I feel like the only roller coasters I could actually handle were like the semi-augmented ones, and I do remember the Men in Black one. That one was actually quite fun. I got absolutely decimated by one of our family friends, um, because she has family that lives down there and stuff, and she moved down there for work purposes. But she's always been a great friend to me, and my family, specifically my mom's side, mainly. And she decimated everyone in that game so hard, it wasn't even close. It was actually insane. She was also the person who had the Universal Pass, like, because she actually would go yearly with family and stuff. I'm like, oh my god. So I was able to get, like, a few things, like, cheaper there. I got a little, Death Eater, purse for myself that I basically, when I take it places, I usually put stuff in it like, just some basic things, but it's a good place to kind of store some stuff if need be. And so I'll, like, put things like extra bandages and stuff in there if need be. But yeah, I definitely want to try and do some more of that fun stuff outside of needing to deal with roller coasters again, that's for sure. Um But God, I still get disgusted by that even to this day. And I know, like, whenever it comes to stuff like that, my friends always know I'm the one that can do stuff if need be. Ooh, a mystery box. Because in all reality, when it comes to, like, with time with my friends and stuff, I'm always prepared, which is a good thing. Like, I usually have, like, an extra charger or something. Like, I know one thing I need to get again, because my old one died, is a new battery pack. Because since my old one died, I haven't, gotten a new one. And I feel like that would be a useful thing to get. Dang, we got over 2 stacks of wood. Nice. But yeah, like, I am definitely the backpack friend. And I am definitely the friend that has most things you might need for, like, emergencies. Because I'm the type of person who will be prepared for, like, sudden fires and stuff, and I'll usually have something for that, or like, oh no, here comes insert natural disaster. I'm already prepared because it's just the type of person I am. I am a very prepared person, and if I am not prepared, I am underprepared, and I feel awful. Which sucks too, because it's like I'll be trying my damnedest to have everything, but it's like, yeah, no, it's impossible to be prepared for everything. That's one thing I have had to learn the hard way, that's for sure. But yeah, I've spent so long with that stuff now, I've lost track. No one's birthday. Sandy's birthday's tomorrow, and then we got Marnie and Robin. Don't need them. Sandy, I do. If I'm not prepared, I'm scared. Oh yeah, I feel that on a personal level. Many thanks. This item has some interesting properties. I have business to attend to in my tower today. I shall return tonight. Best of luck with your duties, my dearest. But yeah, I'm the same. If I'm not prepared, I get really nervous and really worried because I'm like, well, what do I do now? Shit. You actually feel anxious and don't have a backpack or bag. Yeah, I'm not too bad usually, but yeah, I have been led into full-on anxiety attacks because of that type of stuff. Which sucks, but it's how it is sometimes. Like, I don't care if these pumpkins are off. They take so many days to grow that it's just kind of like, well. And what I'm gonna do is for all of the no star ones, I'm actually going to do a thing with them. Okay, so these should take 13 days, I think it is. Ooh boy, we got some stuff to do here. The farm is full of stuff this time. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. These. Actually feel anxious. Like, I actually, like, get an anxiousness personally when, like, I forget certain things. And it depends on what it is. But, like, if I forget, like, certain medical items, I just, like, will freak out. Because I want to make sure I have everything I can with me. Like, that I need. Like, I'll carry other, like, stuff I need, but then I'll also carry other stuff I might need. Like, one of the things I carry around every time are basic bandages. I know I've been looked at by security at places for theme parks, and then give me this look of like, what the fuck? Whenever they pull out like some gauze that I have, like a roll of gauze. But like it's not against policy to have gauze. So it's just like, why the fuck does this guy have gauze? Like this random ass fucker here has gauze for some reason. And it definitely confuses a lot of people. That's for sure. Um, finish up the last bit of wool in here. Because I know one of the things we're gonna have to keep an eye out for, because, yeah. Um, the, uh, the, fuck, what's it called? My brain just completely, like, blanked. Oh, yeah. The, frickin' wine in the cellar. We're gonna have to wait multiple, like, seasons for it to finish. That's one of the things that's gonna suck. And I wish you could have a cask, like, upstairs to at least tell. Because I would totally do that. Like, have a cask upstairs where it's like, it is done now because this cask up here is done, so the rest of them are done. Like, that would be so nice. Because I would totally use that so much. And then boom. And then... there we go. And then we can put these in here. And I can take the mushrooms and put them up here. Because, yeah, I will say, though, like, damn. We got a lot of shit. At least some basic painkillers. Yeah, it's usually harder for me to get away with it, because I'm not, it's usually harder for me to get away with it as a guy, so I know, but I usually hold it for my friends. That's usually what I do, because I'm usually the one taking care of all that, so. But yeah, I try to do the same thing as well, is hold on to some basic painkillers at least. Our Empire of Ancient Fruit wine will be fulfilled. Boom. And put those back. Come up here, do a little siphon. There we go. I know eventually, I want to get rid of the preserve jars in here, so that we can have only kegs. Because that would be pretty nice. Like, no matter what, even though we're not selling the wine, we're gonna make a lot from this. Because we can just come in here, put this in here, put these in here. And you know what, I'll put those in there too. Why not? And then we can take the wine home. And I can kind of show you what I, because with the casks, I do try to, like, keep an eye on them. But they usually take a month when it comes to wine. As you can see, like, we put it in a while ago, but it's still here like this. But yeah, like, it's one of those things you just gotta keep an eye on. And that's all you can really do, is just keep an eye on them. Wow, I really do not have a lot of these. And you may be wondering why I'm doing this with the seed makers, but you'll see why. I just need to go down this line, basically, back and forth. I'm basically going to make all these seeds so we can put them on the island, but we're going to need a lot of iridium sprinklers and stuff. So we're going to be here for a bit. And boop. Which is okay, because it also gives us some time to go and check these. Quack. Because see, they're already done. And boom. I don't know why that just like went through my brain for some godforsaken reason. Um, my brain just instantly like heard that and just thought to itself, and just instantly like started Megalovania. Oh boy. My brain is a very odd thing. But yeah, I know for me, I try to keep as much as I can on me. And even in games, you'll notice it. I'm someone who, like, I will keep bare essentials, usually, but, like with Minecraft, for example, the fact that I can bring a shulker box of, like, backup stuff, I always try to keep some backup stuff. And that's one thing I've actually been planned to finish doing, is finishing the enchants off stream, because it's like, I don't think people want to watch an entire stream of me just sitting there, going back and forth, trading with villagers for XP and emeralds, as well as, like, quartz and stuff for the one silo roof and stuff. God, not inventory management. Yeah, I am someone who struggles a bit with inventory management, because I need to have everything in specific spots. Like, I always have to put my food at the end and my weapon at the other end. They can't be next to each other. They have to be at opposite ends. Like, that's how my brain, goes about it. And that is just how I am. I am how I am. But yeah, like, it's definitely one of those things that after a point, you're just like, oh, here we go again. And boom. There we go. We're getting through these slowly. We're also getting a lot of mixed seeds, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but is kind of annoying. Because if we're going to get that last secret note, the easiest way is going to be planting a lot, and I mean a lot, of pumpkins. We could also technically use watermelons or other shit, but meh. You know, I keep forgetting about the fair coming up. And I've actually thought about installing the one mod that lets you, like, check the calendar and stuff on, like, your thing, the UI suite. I've actually thought about downloading that for this playthrough just so I have it as a thing of like, okay, I can see my luck, I can see if the cart's in, I can see if it's gonna rain tomorrow or not, I can see like this, that, etc. Because I feel like that wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Because it would help keep me a little more on track. Let's go down here real quick. Um, I'm putting this in here right now because I need to remember to come back in here. Because no matter what, I want to sell that before the end of the day, and that's gonna make, I think mixed seeds could be roasted, it would be on the toilet for next week. Honestly, who knows? I mean, the thing about mixed seeds is they're both a good and a bad thing, but I feel like it's one of those things of like, it's a mixture of different types of seeds, and it depends on what season it is, and it's usually crop seeds. It's only crop seeds, so maybe, but there are some crops that are poisonous to eat, like they're seeds of, and some that have psychedelic effects, similar like poppy seeds. So there's a good chance you might get high off your balls to a very nasty extent. But who's to say? Just have to see. Just gonna keep this trimmed. Gosh, so much hay. And I don't even have a horse yet. That is something I have been looking at, like that I have thought about getting in this. Because a horse would not be a bad idea. That's still going. Oh, we're one normal cheese wheel away from having the nice number. Dang, that sucks. I actually would have liked the nice number. But yeah, come on, final cloth piece. I know you can do this. Because it's 2 cloth, and 1 cloth alone is a lot. 658k. And not K, just 100. Don't know why I said K. It's 658 bucks. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you put two of them together, it makes a lot. Because with two of them, that's 1,316, which that's a good chunk. Especially when we're trying to get every bit we can for the thousands and thousands we need. I've actually thought about using fairy dust on the wine kegs too. Like, we have extra fairy dust. It's not like we can't do it. Hurry up. Loom your way into cloth. Might as well start selling it at least, because I need to. But I'm keeping the Iridium Star duck feather because I can gift that to Leo as a loved gift. God, look at all this. Oh, I need to put this in my house. Still? If I go and put this in my house and it's still not done by the time I get back, I'm gonna be so, like, confused on how it isn't done yet. Like, I do have a 0.5 speed boost, but that's not a lot. Like, in the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot. There we go. That extra 1,300 is gonna help a lot. Because we need 1,000,000 for the for the island obelisk. And I do want to make a cool little area for the obelisks. So that's something we're gonna have to keep in mind. Yeah, look at that. From all of that, we made so much money. Damn. 291,000. So we are almost there. One more harvest like that. One more harvest of stuff like that. Look at that. We're almost there. Now you see why I'm debating doing the Iridium Star wine as my thing. Because that. Want to remind you that it's happening tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, I need to get that ready. And don't know why I put the iridium ore in there, but who knows. Pumpkins. I'm just gonna pick them up like normal, because it's easier. I'm basically gonna turn all of these into seeds, just for the sake of it. Because it's just extra seeds. It seems we also have the prismatic butterfly, too. So that's a big plus. Blessing of the butterfly. Prismatic butterfly is waiting for you somewhere in the valley. I've actually heard that you can get a prismatic shard from it, apparently, at like a really rare chance. I don't know how true that is, but if it is, that's awesome. Because I could use a few, personally. Okay, so let's try and figure out our Grange display. Obviously one of these. Ancient fruit. Spicy eel. And I'll use a fish of mine, too. That's only 4, and I need more, so... We'll use a, super cucumber, or... Yeah, we'll use a super cucumber, so that's 4 of 9. Let's pet our animals. And then we can grab something from the barn and the coop and add 2 more to our list. Okay, so we can add iridium of both qualities. And I can put it basically both sides, and then we need 3 more things. I can put in a void egg. And then I can put, like, I don't know. Do I have anything good? Oh, yams are done today. We'll put one of the yams. I know. Fancy. Add in some yams. It's absolutely crazy. Actually, if I grab this cheese wheel as well, boom. Nice and done. Let's see. Can I make anything new? Autumn's Bounty. Is that it? Plum pudding I've made stir fry. I've made all of these. Made that. Glazed yams. I do need red cabbage. That is one of the things I do need, but besides the point. And look at that, we got more to add to our list. Okay. Now that we have... Ah, shit. What got used? There's something... It was a crop. It was my yam. Damn it. Do I have anything that's out of season that I can use? That's like a good quality crop. I could use a blueberry. Sure. Because I believe out of season crops actually give you more. I don't know for sure, but I think they do. So, not the worst idea. And boom. There we go. Nice and done. And those will grow in no time. Okay. We need to find this. Let's look at the friends list. So Kent, George. I can grab George's leek. And I can grab Kent's Fiddlehead Risotto. I'm out of Fiddlehead Fern. So I'll need to keep that in mind. After them is the Dwarf and Leia and Willy. Dwarf, Leia, Willy. So, emerald, frozen tears fashion, diamond. Salad? Where is my salads? Am I blind? Yes, I am. I am. Sam, I am. Harvey Marlin. Gunther. Harvey Marlin. I'm just checking this real quick. Gunther Stardew expanded. Just because I want to know his loves. Um, Bean, Hot Pot, Petrified Slime, Star Shards, and Ancient Sword. So I can use a Bean Hot Pot if need be. Let's just see if I have anything else. Oh, I have a bunch of Star Shards. So that's for Gunther. Shane, Krobus, Leo. So... where's the Pepper Poppers? Um... There it is. Shane. Can't do Leo. Krobus. He likes void eggs, but I don't have any. Um, Shit. Haley, I can easily get. Haley's. Um, yeah, and then the rest are non-Stardew characters. So we will take care of them in order. You know what? There we go. God, look at those trees grow. Oh my god, there's another one. They're just popping out. Help us give something nice. Bok choy juice and pickled broccoli. I don't know if I have any bok choy planted. So I'll need to plant that if not. Oh wow, Boshi. How'd you know this is my favorite? Hey, sorry if I came off of ruse first when we met. It takes me a while to warm up to strangers. No. Okay, next is Leia, who is literally edging 8 hearts. Wherever she is. Yeah, because we didn't start doing this early on into the day, we're gonna have a little more trouble finding some people. Hello, Kent. Oh, Mom used to give me this once. Boy, thank you. Wonderful. I don't know if I'll ever be used to getting back home. Peacefulness of the town feels like a mass. Just probably me, though. Well, yeah. That's a mask for yourself. That's just called trauma, sweetie. So Haley's not home. That means she's somewhere else. No, I could probably see where a good chunk of people are, surely by their portraits. Because if they're at the beach, they get their, yeah. Like, Penny's at the beach. And so is Haley. So, Haley I can worry about later. Let's go deal with, oh, Harvey, there you are. For me, it's my favorite stuff. It's like you read my mind. I'd like to stay in Stardew Valley for a while. I'm finally starting to feel involved in the community. Feels good to know you're useful. Well, duh. Why wouldn't it? Hi, George. It's my favorite thing, thank you. Surprised you want to be friends with an old-timer like me. Well, you see, I don't want to. I need to. There's no in-between. Okay. Here you go, Gunther. What an exquisite gift. Inquisitive, I think, is what it's supposed to be actually. Inquisitive gift. Thank you. Oh, hello, Mr. Boshi. Forgive my drowsiness. I was researching ancient artifacts all night. When one's exploring the unknown, it is easy to lose track of time. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Haley won't be back until really late tonight in game, so um I need to give this to Willy. So let's go and stop by Willy first, since we're already over here. Cause yeah. I honestly do enjoy this game. I know eventually it's gonna come to an end, because that's just how it happens sometimes, but that's great. If only Mio Pappy, yeah, go nuts for it. Had any luck with the local waters? Looks like you could use a strong angler to set your mind to it. That sounds really gay. Just saying. Sounds pretty gay, Willy. Also, I have yet to find Leia, and I think I know where she... Why would you throw this away, Lewis? Um, and she's not there, so she would have to be, like... Not in here yet, but she'll be near home by the time I get back. Um, so let's go up. Hi, Maru. Let's give this to Sebastian. Um, then the dwarf, Marlin, and Leia. And Haley if we ever see her. And... Oop. Hello. Hi, Mayor Lewis. Hi, Robin. Oh, cutscene. Tippity-tappity. Tippity-tappity. Tippity-tappy. Oh, hey, give me one sec. Stay put. He said give me one sec. So, I'm going to stay put. Okay, sorry about that. I just need to finish what I was working on. Asking about what he's working on. I do freelance work as a programmer. That was an instant message from Sam. I guess he wants to hang out. I don't really feel like going out today. Oh, hi, Boshi. Tabby, I know you don't like it when I come here, but I ran into Abigail at the store and she said she was looking for you. Did you tell her I'm working? I did, but she said she'd probably stop by anyway. No one takes my job seriously. No one ever bothers Maru when she is working at the clinic. Does everyone think I just do surfing on the web all day? That's what it's like to work freelance. Well, I'm trying to save up so I can move out of here, probably to the city or something. You know, if I'd gone to college, I'd probably be making six figures right now. But I just don't want to be part of that corporate rat race, you know? Well, and I guess I just feel more comfortable hidden beneath the computer than dealing with people face to face. Well, I should get back to work. Need to get this module finished by tomorrow. That fairy is just like, hit, hit, hit. They really love this, how'd you know? So, it's the big harvest season, isn't it? You bet it is. Ah, the fall air and a fall day. It's wonderful. I actually quite like fall. Like, autumn overall is just nice. It is definitely one of my favorite seasons, second to winter. I love winter. I love the snow, and like I'm used to driving on ice and snow and stuff, so yeah. Afraid the answer is still no, Gunther. I can't be held responsible should anything happen down there. I hope you understand. I will respect your decision. Thank you for your time. Hello, Mr. Boshi. I'm seeking to hire an adventurer to escort me in the mines. To continue my research, I require a hands-on approach. I'd go myself, but those caverns are home to hordes of monsters. Perhaps Boshi would oblige with your request. Well, Mr. Boshi? Sure. But you must do exactly what I say, because otherwise you will get... Thank you. I promise to be careful. Boshi is a seasoned adventurer and will serve well in protecting you, Gunther. I do hope, however, require you learn a couple combat stances at minimum for your own safety. Of course. Oh, of course. Marlon's going to run down some things with me. Meet me in front of the Adventurers Guild building tomorrow before the museum opens for the day. Well, looks like we're going to be helping out. You can never have too many life elixirs on hand. Find yourself a trusty weapon and take enough supplies, and there's nothing you can't tackle. You're shaping up to be a fine adventurer, Boshi. Well, I mean, tomorrow's also the festival, so, like... Are we sure tomorrow? Sorry. But in all reality, yeah. We'll just do it before the festival. Hey, I really love this stuff. You can find great things in the mines. We got all this stuff from the surface. Just take it from you. Just take it from your people during the night. What's this concept of called private property? The fact that dwarves don't understand private property is kind of funny. Like, it's such an interesting yet weird thing. Because it means dwarves never learned, like, that concept. You know, I should totally have a sign in this. I have an idea. Since I couldn't find layout, I'll just put this back. A text sign. And I'll basically put this in my house. But what the point of it will be is, let's say I, after I end stream, I forget what we were doing. Well, I can just look to the sign. And I can update it as I choose. So, like, let's say we have a project we were working on. I can do that and make my life a little bit easier. Because I feel like that would be a worthwhile endeavor. Because I know we won't have enough time for tomorrow. So, Stardew Fair. So let's do this. Adventure Guild first. Then Fair. There we go. So we can remember. Then it's gonna be to tell dwarves not to take your stuff. Nah. I specifically am doing that because I know there's not enough time to finish the next day tomorrow. And I gotta leave just a tiny bit after 12, so I'm just gonna be ending a little bit early. Not too much, it's normal time still. Either way, though, for those of you who are not part of it, and want to keep updated with me and the going-ons, and maybe even make some new friends, we have a Discord, !Discord. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. CST. I update it on Discord if I'm streaming on a specific day, if I am sick, or just overall when I stream. For the days I don't stream at 8 a.m. CST, the VODs come out on the VOD channel on !YouTube, where we have all our VODs and everything you may want to do in terms of catching up with Stardew, catching up with Minecraft, or one of the many other series we have. After all, in August, Dredge's DLC comes out. You might want to catch up on that. Who's to say? Those come out on 8 a.m. CST on Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Other than that, I hope you all have wonderful days. I'll see you guys later. Bye, chat.